This is not just another conference. It is the ultimate gathering for creatives, entrepreneurs, and industry leaders designed to equip you with the tools to build better business, grow your brand, and shape the future. And thanks to our partners at Adobe, we are taking it to the next level with a bold new initiative. This is CreativeVerse 2025. This year, we're bringing you unmatched access to top voices in the industry. Real talk from creators who know how to make it work in today's digital world. Women in Business panel. Successful women sharing their real strategies behind their success. Mental health in this new world with Sarah Wilder, guiding you to navigate in peace through the chaos of modern life. And AI and your industry, because the future is here. Learn how AI is transforming creativity and businesses now and beyond. Whether you're a graphic designer, content creator, entrepreneur, or corporate innovator, don't miss your seat at the table. Register now and step into your next level. CreativeVerse 2025. It's not just a conference, it's a movement.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Winborn of Kimberly Winborn LLC, and I'm excited to be a participant, a speaker at the CreativeVerse 2025. Come join me at CreativeVerse 2025, May 16th and 17th, where I'm going to be talking about business and finance. I hope to see you there.
Hi, my name is Poetically Mecca, and as a content influencer, I understand the power of storytelling and intentional branding. I am excited to announce that I will be a part of the 2025 CreativeVerse conference. We will be discussing strategy, authenticity, and engagement. Let's unlock your voice and turn your creativity into impact. To save on your ticket, use my code MECCACV2025. I hope to see you there. Be blessed.
Hey everyone, I'm Isaac Cornetti, and I'll be at CreativeVerse at Red Hat on May 16th and 17th. I'm going to be speaking on how to get your confidence back. Come join me as we paint the weekend red with creativity, inspiration, and connection. Save some off your ticket price with my promo code IsaacCV2025. Let's make some magic happen.
Hey CreativeVerse family, get ready to meet one of the voices shaking up the podcast world. Cornelius Kirk is bringing the heat, the insight, and the real talk to the stage at CreativeVerse 2025. If you're serious about growing your platform, your brand, and your voice, this is your moment. Don't just hear about it later. Pull up and be in the room. We'll see you there.
Hey ladies, yes, we are counting down. We are going to be making history at CreativeVerse 2025. This panel that we're about to present to you is going to be led by Kenya Thompson from Black Issue Forum on PBS.
It's so great to have you on.
I forgot about the show.
It's okay.
Talking about women in the industry, how we're shifting the game. You don't want to miss it. And on top of that, we got something extra. Tima Burke is going to have her own private session, and it's going to be outstanding. Ladies, you don't want to miss this. So if you are a driving force, want to be a driving force, you're ready to make that impact, you're an influencer, you want to shift your game, you need to be at CreativeVerse. So we get that information, get those tools, and get ready to change history. We can't wait to see you there. It's going to be May 16th, 17th, right in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm your girl, Kimberly McGee. Let's get ready for CreativeVerse 2025. Can't wait to see you there.
Hello friends, Tom Triumph here. I am thrilled to be speaking at CreativeVerse 2025 on Saturday, May 17th at 1 p.m. This is going to be at the NC State University Hunt Library. Now, the title of my talk is Innovate to Thrive, Strategies to Transform from Ideas to Impact in an Era of Disruption. In today's fast-changing world, it's not enough to keep up. We've got to evolve with intention. I'll be sharing insights and stories from NASA, Pixar, and other world-class innovators, and unpacking practical ways that you can drive real, lasting impact through intentional evolution. You'll walk away with an introduction to the intentional evolution framework, which is a process for continuous improvement. You'll learn insights from NASA on creativity and how you can regain your creative genius, and what a widowed neighbor taught a young Steve Jobs about work and teams and life, as well as new AI tools to supercharge your thinking, your productivity, and your creative output. And I've got a surprise gift for every attendee. It'll be a fast-paced eye-opening, and most of all, a fun session. I can't wait to see you at CreativeVerse. Let's innovate to thrive together. See you there.
Calling all creatives, graphic designers, photographers, videographers, podcasters, content creators, and anyone working with AI and digital media. CreativeVerse 2024. From Friday's hands-on workshops and Adobe meet and greet to Saturday's sessions at NC State, this is your chance to grow, connect, and move your work forward. Come where business and creativity collide and take your craft to the next level.
Hey creators out there, ever heard of AI art? It's wild, like painting the sky with your mind wild. Super innovative, right? Oh, by the way, meet me. I'm the AI G. Yep, that's G for genius, thank you very much. I'm an AI-born cartoon kid, and all this? These far-out visuals, this wouldn't exist without you, the creators. Watch out, scene change. That's the magic. AI is just a tool. I'm nothing without the user. So let's team up and make something epic. Check this out. Ideas like yours can go from dream to screen in minutes. Add effects, tweak the sound, just like any production. Want to know how? Schedule a consultation with JHG Productions. They're the pros behind all this. And join us at CreativeVerse 2025, May 16 to 17 at Red Hat headquarters in Raleigh, NC. 2 immersive days where creativity meets business. Level up with hands-on workshops and cutting-edge AI talks. It's gonna be out of this world. So what are you waiting for? Let's make your imagination unstoppable. See you there, creators.
Calling all creatives, graphic designers, photographers, videographers, podcasters, content creators, and anyone working with AI and digital media. CreativeVerse 2025 is built for you. From Friday's hands-on workshops and Adobe meet and greet to Saturday's sessions at NC State, this is your chance to grow, connect, and move your work forward. Come where business and creativity collide and take your craft to the next level.
Looking at ahead of what CreativeVerse can be, ultimately it's a renaissance for creatives to be able to be business owners. I think that's ultimately what the goal is and what it will be and continue to be. And people will see it for that and flock to it.
I think where things are going in the future is learn what you're scared and afraid to death to learn. It's a better time now to become an entrepreneur than any other time ever.
Yes.
Because you have so many tools. If we don't let ourselves get in the way, failure exists in what we think is going to happen. And if we just depend and work on what we can do right now, then that future is going to take care of itself. That was our second year.
Yes.
First year we did bring Christo in to pretty much talk about the creative side of what I wanted to do, right? The vision that I had. The second year, you always learn your lessons from your first one. So what I found out in my first event was that we had a lot of creativity, but not a lot of business acumen. That's one thing that really needed to be brought in front of the creative community.
I'm excited to see where Mr. Elton has evolved this. This is his sophomore event production. And so I've already seen multiple things that he's done better. And so I love seeing how he's serving his community. And I want to do everything I can to support it. So I'm here for that reason.
Well, I think it's a big time for creativity. What is the customer trying to do? If they could wave a magic wand, what do they wish they could achieve? And then how can we help them get that result without just using time?
Just keep learning, keep exploring, stay curious. Curiosity and empathy as a designer. Empathy meaning that you know who you're designing for and you consider them every step of the way.
I like to be in environments where there are creative and interesting people, and there are a lot of those type people here. You learn from those folks, and sometimes you teach folks. So I just like to be in that environment.
And we have a lot of amazing, great speakers, amazing podcasters like yourself, amazing media room, you and John, and just a lot of amazing going on. But for me, the main thing is the person-to-person connection, right? The connections that we are making in order to grow business.
Last year was amazing. Yes. For up-and-coming creatives, just listen and absorb the information. Take notes. When it's time to meet and greet, do the meeting and greeting, but when it's time to learn, be like a sponge. We all know things, right? But if we're too busy talking or focusing on what we do know, then we miss the golden nuggets on things that we don't know, things that may make our lives easier, right?
You want to go first, please? I'm just really excited that you get to see Risto speak. He's got a great mind and lots of good stuff to say. So that one, and then all of the other speakers that I had not been familiar with up until this point. Like, we just came out of Sarah Wilder's talk, and that was so good. So really just all of everything that is available that I don't know what it is yet, sponging that up and really just getting as much out of it as I can.
I am sponsored, right, by one of the speakers to come here as a high school student and just look around, listen to the conferences, and generally just learn and gain experience and more skills, right? It's sort of an attempt to reach out and, I guess, educate the youth. And I'm glad to be a part of it.
I want to jump in front of college, jump in front of high school. If you start when everybody else start, then you're competing with everybody. But if you start before, then you can jump ahead and get the experience that you need. Me talking to Chris Doe, a person like me talking to Daniel Priestley over in the UK that has 20 profitable business. That isn't real to somebody who grew up like me. But by me doing it, they can see that, hey, I can achieve that too.
This is not just another conference. It is the ultimate gathering for creatives, entrepreneurs, and industry leaders designed to equip you with tools to build better business, grow your brand, and shape the future.
And thanks to our partners at Adobe, we are taking it to the next level with a bold new initiative.
This is CreativeVerse 2025. This year, we're bringing you unmatched access to top voices in the industry. Real talk from creators who know how to make it work in today's digital world. Women in Business panel. Successful women sharing their real strategies behind their success. Mental health in this new world with Sarah Wilder, guiding you to navigate in peace through the chaos of modern life. And AI and your industry, because the future is here. Learn how AI is transforming creativity and businesses now and beyond. Whether you're a graphic designer, content creator, entrepreneur, or corporate innovator, don't miss your seat at the table. Register now and step into your next level. CreativeVerse 2025. It's not just a conference, it's a movement.
CreativeVerse is back, and Friday night is where it all began. Join us for an unforgettable evening at CreativeVerse Friday Night Mixer, where inspiration meets real conversation. I am Kimberly Guest, award-winning 2-time best-selling author and host of The Woman I Am Today, and I'll be hosting exclusive interviews with the speakers, artists, and attendees that make this creative community come alive. Hear why our guests are passionate about their craft. Share what inspires you to create. And if you've got a ticket for Friday night, this is your spotlight. Step up. Tell us why you're here. Showcase your art or business with the creative community. We're live streaming the entire night on YouTube. That means you'll not only be in the room, you'll be on the air as we're broadcasting the energy, excitement, and purpose behind every CreativeVerse moment. You'll also get a special look inside the future of storytelling with a showcase from JHG Productions AI Studios, and catch a portion of a creative conversation with John Hunter Guest, CEO and founder of JHG Productions. Get your ticket for Saturday as he shares how AI is revolutionizing the way we create and connect during the AI in Your Industry panel. CreativeVerse and Adobe meet and greet May 16th, 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Red Hat headquarters in Raleigh, North Carolina. Live stream on New Vision Television YouTube channel, and you can register now at www.creativeverse.org. Don't just attend the conference, become a part of the experience.
You're live.
Hello, everyone. I am Kimberly Guest, and I am here at CreativeVerse 2025 down Raleigh, North Carolina at the Red Hat headquarters. It is going down right now. You guys come and join us here downtown Raleigh, CreativeVerse 2025 for our 3rd annual creative event. Come out. So we would like for you to come out tonight and join us for an unforgettable evening at CreativeVerse, our Friday night mixer, where inspiration meets real conversation. I am Kimberly Guest, award-winning 2-time best-selling author. I am the host of The Woman I Am Today, and tonight I will be hosting live interviews with speakers, artists, and attendees. Come and join us and make this creative community come alive. So tonight we are live streaming the entire night on YouTube. That means not only will you be able to get in the room, you'll be on air as we're broadcasting the energy, excitement, and purpose behind the CreativeVerse moment. You'll also get a special look inside the future of storytelling with a showcase from JHG Productions. Okay, from JHG Productions AI Studio, and you get to catch a portion of the creative conversation with John Hunter Guest tomorrow. So make sure you get your tickets for as he shares how AI is revolutionizing the way creative and content during the AI and Your Industry panel. CreativeVerse and Adobe meet and greet tonight, May 16th from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Red Hat headquarters. We're live streaming on New Vision Television. So join us. Don't just attend this conference, become a part of the experience. We'll be right back.
This is not just another conference. It is the ultimate gathering for creatives, entrepreneurs, and industry leaders designed to equip you with tools to build better business, grow your brand, and shape the future.
And thanks to our partners at Adobe, we are taking it to the next level with a bold new initiative.
This is CreativeVerse 2025. This year, we're bringing you unmatched access to top voices in the industry. Real talk from creators who know how to make it work in today's digital world. Women in Business panel. Successful women sharing their real strategies behind their success. Mental health in this new world with Sarah Wilder, guiding you to navigate in peace through the chaos of modern life. And AI and your industry, because the future is here. Learn how AI is transforming creativity and businesses now and beyond. Whether you're a graphic designer, content creator, entrepreneur, or corporate innovator, don't miss your seat at the table. Register now and step into your next level. CreativeVerse 2025. It's not just a conference, it's a movement.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Winborn of Kimberly Winborn LLC, and I'm excited to be a participant, a speaker at the CreativeVerse 2025. Come join me at CreativeVerse 2025, May 16th and 17th, where I'm going to be talking about business and finance. I hope to see you there.
Hi, my name is Poetically Mecca, and as a content influencer, I understand the power of storytelling and intentional branding. I am excited to announce that I will be a part of the 2025 CreativeVerse conference. We will be discussing strategy, authenticity, and engagement. Let's unlock your voice and turn your creativity into impact. To save on your ticket, use my code MECCACV2025. I hope to see you there. Be blessed.
Hey everyone, I'm Isaac Cornetti, and I'll be at CreativeVerse at Red Hat on May 16th and 17th. I'm going to be speaking on how to get your confidence back. Come join me as we paint the weekend red with creativity, inspiration, and connection. Save some off your ticket price with my promo code IsaacCV2025. Let's make some magic happen.
Hey.
Hello, everyone. We are here at the 3rd annual CreativeVerse conference in downtown Raleigh, North Carolina, Red Hat headquarters. Tonight, I have Mr. Cornelius.
How we doing?
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so tell everybody what you're doing here. What you got going on tonight?
Yeah, so today is a meet and greet, but tomorrow I'm going to be speaking on the panel about podcasting, influencers, and all things AI. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Tell us what you do.
So a couple of things. Obviously, I have a podcast, right? Other than that, I'm doing a couple of different things. You know my history a little bit with podcasting, but I've started to move over into real estate and investing.
Okay.
So I'm really excited, and AI makes that easy too. So,
Right.
yeah.
Right. So this is your 3rd year or 2nd year?
2nd year.
So this is your 2nd year.
Yeah.
So how has CreativeVerse impacted your business and how you move in the community?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is getting around other creators, being able to have these type of events, being able to look forward to this type of event, knowing that it's going to bring in so many different people doing so many different things, but also we all have like this connective tissue of just creating. So
you're using AI to help you with your business and everything?
So, yeah, that's a great question. I feel like AI is like I'm in a relationship with AI. You know what I mean? Like I go to bed thinking about AI. I wake up thinking, because it's really taking away the excuses of not having resources, not having a team. You don't need that if you use it right.
If you use it right.
So excited about it.
Awesome. So tell us something that we don't know about you. Something that we don't know about Kurt.
Okay, that's a good question because, like, listen, I'm a private person, but I've been opening up more lately. So I'm a father of 6. I don't think everybody knows that.
Okay.
I have 6 children.
6 children.
Yeah.
How many girls?
4 girls.
4 girls.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
They keep me busy.
They keep you busy.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. What is some advice that you would give to a up and coming creative?
Start. And I mean, people hear this all the time, but start where you are. Don't try to start where I am. Don't try to start where you are.
Right.
Start where you are and just start and use AI.
Right.
Like,
it'll help.
Like
a lot.
And you know what? You're going to make some mistakes, but AI will help you figure them out. So yeah, start.
So tell everyone how they can connect with you.
Yeah, so I'm on all the platforms. Cornelius Kirk on Instagram, YouTube. You know, I'm not on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. I'm on LinkedIn. You know what? LinkedIn is a secret gem. That's where LinkedIn is where you get some money, right? People don't know, but yeah, I'm not on TikTok, but I'm on LinkedIn.
All right. Any upcoming projects that you have coming up you want to share?
No, I don't have anything right now.
You're going to just pop out and show them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so
thank
much
you for having me.
joining
Good talking to
us.
you.
All right, you too. All right. We'll be right back with my conversation.
So the next thing I'm doing right now, I'm writing a book. That's the biggest thing I'm doing right now.
And this gentleman, I'm just really excited, Mr. John Guest, my animated man. I think you're awesome. So John Guest took his passion and dreams from owning a television network and made it happen. Him and his wife, who by the way is named Kimberly as well, has made a media production company and a nonprofit television network for others to showcase their passion and dreams. The JHG Production and New Vision Television.
Ma'am.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
To this fireside talk. One, what is your overall goal, John, when you're talking about carrying your production company? What's your overall goal?
Well, it's not really mentor because I haven't talked to him, but my role model is Byron Allen. And so some people might know him from owning the Weather Channel, but he has a few businesses and ownerships. Yeah, he's no joke. So his model of having it's pretty much the same as mine, to give people actual platform for real content, real people, our people too as well, real representation, things that really matter. So that's what I want to do. So a lot of my clients are people that have nonprofits as well, or organizations in general. I like to cover people who do real things and really good things. That's why me and Elton do everything together. Because we people that have big plans and big ideas. For one, they need help to get them done, and two, they need the representation of it to show people like, well, can I see something? What do you have going on? Is there like a reel? Is there some photos? Is there whatever? What else is there? So giving them quality work, quality visuals, but things that impact people.
Yeah,
and that's the goal.
I'd like to jump in real quick. I know that one of the things that I love the fact that you have John here, because he was a
in the grand tapestry of time, our stories become our enduring legacy.
Really excited, Mr. John Guest.
Reflect the choices we make and the dreams we chase.
I think you're awesome. So
at JHG Productions, we've elevated the craft of storytelling.
This is not just another conference. It is the ultimate gathering for creatives, entrepreneurs, and industry leaders designed to equip you with the tools to build better business, grow your brand, and shape the future.
And thanks to our partners at Adobe, we are taking it to the next level with a bold new initiative.
This is CreativeVerse 2025.
And this gentleman, I'm just really excited, Mr. John Guest, my animated man. I think you're awesome. So John Guest took his passion and dreams from owning a television network and made it happen. who, by the way, is named Kimberly as well, has made a media production company and a nonprofit television network to showcase their passion in the JHG Production Vision Television.
Ma'am.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
To this fireside talk. One, what is your overall goal 2024 behind the scenes? He was capturing a lot of the footage and the really core essence of the conference. And I know it would have been hard for him to be in the forefront and behind the scenes. So seeing him here today and tapping into that vein is really exciting, because I think people can pull so much from him with his expertise. So was that your strategy in this fireside talk, leading the road into what's coming next?
It is, and it's just what I look to. What my passion is not only teach the talent, because you already have the talent. The bigger underlying story with John is John wasn't hired to do what he did for 2023. He blew me away with the documentary skills that he brought to the table. Where you had other people there to capture the event. He thought behind the scenes all the time, and how can we make this a two-part thing? How can we grow this, right? So we're working on also a documentary that just doesn't encompass the event, but years of planning. And that's just one lesson to people. Jump in when you fit in. Find your place. Don't just wait for somebody, because people are too busy to tell you what to do. You have to give them something that they don't already have. I didn't have anybody doing a documentary of it, right? But he put that.
Can pull so much from him with his expertise. So was that your strategy in this fireside talk, leading the road into what's coming next?
It is, and it's just what I look to. What my passion is not only teach the talent, because you already have the talent. The bigger underlying story with John is John wasn't hired to do what he did for 2023. He blew me away with the documentary skills that he brought to the table. Where you had other people there to capture the event. He thought behind the scenes all the time, and how can we make this a two-part thing? How can we grow this, right? So we're working on also a documentary that just doesn't encompass the event, but years of planning. And that's just one lesson to people. Jump in when you fit in. Find your place. Don't just wait for somebody, because people are too busy to tell you what to do. You have to give them something that they don't already have. I didn't have anybody doing a documentary of it, right? But he put the idea. When I started to see his, I don't know if he knew he was doing that, but I started picking it up. And so that's just a lesson for people that, he's gotten to meet people that he probably would have never met. He's had collaborations and connections and all that stuff since CreativeVerse 1, but that's how it happens. There's no magic pill or no, It's just you got to do the work and put in the work, and the work isn't always a check. It's experience. It's exposure, because all of us can tell you that you're one hello away from a big check or opportunity. Sometimes our payment is opportunity instead of a check.
John, same question, but I also wanted to add for you is, what is your next big event for people who will be able to participate in, and what makes it special?
Well, I'm a visionary, so looking ahead of what CreativeVerse can be is a lot. And I'm pretty sure that it will. We're talking, I have so many things in my head that it could be, but ultimately it's a renaissance for creatives to be able to be business owners. I think that's ultimately what the goal is and what it will be and continue to be. And people will see it for that and flock to it, especially Friday. Especially Friday. But my next big event, me and my wife's big event actually, it's next year, it's next July. And we're having the Show Up King and Queen retreat. Okay. And what that is my wife has a talk show called The Woman I Am Today. And so it's presented by The Woman I Am Today. And what we're doing is getting like-minded people together. Mainly, you're coming to enjoy yourself at the beach, chill out, have a good time. But we're also going to integrate business, some personal development in there as well, and come get some media done, get some pictures and video as well for your business or just leisure because you're there. Hope it becomes something that feels more like a family reunion every year. Okay. For people to just come enjoy themselves, but get actual value out of a trip. I like that. And if they have a business, bring your stuff, bring your merchandise, sell it to people that are there, get your commercial done with your business and all that kind of stuff there. So that's what we're doing next year. We'll be putting more things about that out this year. So, but that's our next big endeavor, and it's something we're going to do every year.
Hello everyone, I am here downtown Raleigh, North Carolina at the Red Hat headquarters for our 3rd annual CreativeVerse conference. I am here with Tom Triumph, and welcome.
Thank you, Kimberly, thank you, yeah. What great excitement here to see everybody, and what a beautiful facility.
Right.
Yeah.
Tell everybody what you're doing here tonight.
Yeah. Well, I'm honored to be speaking this year. I attended last year in 2024, and they had a wonderful lineup. A lot of great folks, including Chris Doe, Daniel Priestley, and I just met a lot of wonderful people. And this year I'm honored to come back, not only to attend the second time, but this year to be speaking. So I'm speaking tomorrow, Saturday, giving a keynote on continuous improvement. I speak on innovation, I speak on creativity, and I speak on how not to just survive, but thrive in the future, which we all want to do.
We all want to do that. So what do you do?
So I'm a technology consultant and a business consultant. Okay. I also do speaking, and I'm the author of the book Evolve or Die, Lessons for World-Class Innovation and Creativity.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, so he's an author and a speaker, businessman. So tell everyone how did CreativeVerse impact you last year to make you want to come back and say yes as a speaker?
That's a great question, Kimberly. I mean, the first thing I would say that stands out, probably the top 3 things are all the people I met. I mean, it was just great meeting everyone. And I've been back here this evening now for, a couple hours, and I'm just running into one person after another from last year. Right. So that says something.
It does.
And then I'd say I learned a lot. I learned a lot from everybody who spoke. There's just a great excitement here. There's real enthusiasm. There's a real interest in collaborating with other people and meeting and sharing. I just want to be a part of that.
Awesome. We are glad to have you. Can you tell us something that nobody knows about you?
Oh, tell you something that nobody knows about me. That nobody knows? How about the very few people know?
Or a few people know that you like to share with the world.
Oh. Let's see. Well, I will say, okay, I'll tell you something. I grew up in a small town in Indiana. And it was a long time ago, and there wasn't a lot to do except ride your bicycle, and I loved the sport of wrestling. And I got to be quite good at wrestling. And I was in high school, I was actually invited to wrestle in the Olympic trials. And I was really just a kid. I was, a junior in high school. And so I went to the University of Wisconsin. I'd never been there before. I'd never been to a university before, and I was overwhelmed at being inside of a field house. I'll make a long story short. For my third match, I wrestled someone who had just won the NCAA championship in college. I was in high school. I got to wrestle him. And I remember thinking to myself, nobody's worked out harder than me. I put as much time in training as anybody, and I'm just going to go in there and do my best. I'll never forget what my coach told me when I was going in. He put his hand on my shoulder, and he told me 3 words. To this day, I'll never forget. He said, "Don't get hurt." And I went in there, and I think the final score was 26-0. So that's a story I don't talk about too much.
Oh my goodness. Okay, some advice that you would like to give an upcoming creative or entrepreneur.
Oh man, that's great. I would say be true to yourself, never stop improving, and be bold. Don't get discouraged.
Awesome. Where can everyone find you?
So they can find me on LinkedIn. I'm pretty findable. My name is Tom Triumph, or TomTriumph.com.
Okay.
And I'd love to hear from anybody and everybody.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so
Mr.
much,
Triumph.
Kimberly.
It was good to have you.
Yeah.
We're gonna go on to our next guest.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Have a good one.
Thank you, John. Hey, I didn't get to put any lipstick on. John, I'm going to teach you. Hey, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Take it off.
Hey, how you doing? Good.
Oh, you want me to wait? Or...
Okay. All right.
Sorry about Hey.
Hey, good. How you doing? Now, what's your name?
Ken Rainey.
Ken Rainey. I'm Kimberly.
Kimberly.
Nice to meet you. Yes.
Nice to meet you. Oh, your necklace is cute.
Thank you. Ken Rainey.
Yeah, I just rebranded, so that was my little edge name. So my real name is Kendrika Carrington, but that's too much. It's too much.
I know you.
See, you're the third person.
We are here at CreativeVerse, the 3rd annual CreativeVerse conference at the Red Hat headquarters, downtown Raleigh, North Carolina. I am here with Ken Rainey. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right. So, is this your first year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I wanted to come last year, and I think I hit up Elton, and I was like, I want to come, but the timing wasn't right, and I was like, I'm gonna be there this year.
And so you showed up, and she is here.
Is
here. So how are you feeling about tonight?
It's amazing. I'm glad I came. I actually, just being totally transparent, this like whole mixer thing is new for me, and I actually was not gonna come. And I was like, you know what? I gotta get out of that. So I need to get out and network. I need to, meet people and really get out of my own way.
Comfort zone.
So I just came and I'm meeting some amazing people. So I'm just happy.
Awesome. Look, tell people about those glasses.
Yes, yeah. So I'm a glasses enthusiast. Since I changed my hair, I said, let me do. I rebranded myself. Mm-hmm. So I knew what I wanted to look like. I want to look different. I want my personality to show through, through me. So. Yeah, I'm all about glasses. I have like 60 pairs of glasses.
Oh my goodness. So, this is your first year and you're enjoying the meet and greet, the mixer. And so what is it that you're looking forward to gaining from this conference?
So my takeaway that I want is just the connection. I am a entrepreneur for 8 years. I have a salon or a permanent makeup clinic in Raleigh. This year is my 8th year, but going into that more, I'm like, it's time to kind of delegate, do different things, and I want to hone back and kind of do what I really want to do. This April just marked the year of marriage. We're buying a home, and after that you got babies. So I'm like, I need something that I can do at home where I can, be okay sitting on the couch and working. So, doing graphics for my other business, I've always done everything from the graphics to being a janitor. So I was like, I need to do something that I can sit at home and do. So graphics was the answer to that. I'm good at it because I've been doing it. So being here just kind of catapulted that idea. And there's some other things I'm working on in the background that really will allow me to work from home. And yeah, so just here, like I said, to make the connections and actually make that happen.
So are you using AI now?
Girl, yes. So AI is my therapist, it's my best friend, it's my mentor. So yeah, AI, yeah. And I need to get into like the other like AI avenues. I'm just ChatGPT. But today I just learned that there's so many other like yeah. So I'm like, yeah, when I get home, yeah, we're downloading them all.
All right. So can you tell us something that no one knows?
Well, I kind of told it just a minute ago. So I'm a super introvert.
Okay.
Super. I like to be behind the scenes. I don't like to be in the forefront. I do my work, kind of lay back. I just want to, get it done. I don't need all the glitz and glamour. I don't want to be plastered everywhere. Fun fact, my salon, actually, I didn't show my face for 2 years. Nobody knew who I was because I wanted people to book and invest based on the work they were getting, not based off of what I looked like. So once I showed my face, they were like, oh, that's who's behind. So yeah, I compare it to, her, the artist. Remember when she didn't show her face and it was just like that blacked out? We didn't know who she was, but I feel she wanted us to connect with her through her music and not what she looked like. So not saying I did that because of her, because look, I was out before she came out, but that's the whole thing. I kind of, so that's kind of my little fun fact. Like I said, being here is a lot, but
it is.
And it was funny. I was talking to somebody. They was like, "Oh my God, I would have thought you were an extrovert." No, sir.
Right.
No.
We like to be quiet and be behind the scenes.
Yeah,
but we coming out. We outside. For a little bit. Right.
A little bit. Yeah. So yeah, I'm getting better. Like I said, being in this space and being around like all of these different creatives, it's pulling me or forcing me to be that person, and then being booked for like speaking engagements and stuff, and I'm like, woo, like that's a lot. Like,
it is. But it's fun.
It is fun, but I just have to get out of my own way. So there's some personal development things that I'm working on. Actually, I signed up for a pageant, like a real deal pageant. So yeah, that's gonna be confidence booster. Like, I mean, I have confidence. It's just speaking, in front of people, large people. So yeah, with the pageant, like you have to get up there and so that's gonna be a task, but we're gonna get through it.
All right.
We're gonna get through it.
Okay, some advice for a upcoming entrepreneur or creative.
Advice. Tunnel vision, I would say. Tunnel vision. I think when I started my first creative business as being a permanent makeup artist, it was a little bit easier because there wasn't so many people to compare to. But now, say if I would start this now, it's so many people that I can, her work is good or his work is good. So I had that luxury of not having to sway from side to side. I had tunnel vision, but now I'm kind of like preaching to myself because now I'm starting over in graphic design. So again, being transparent, I'm looking to the left like, that Mako was hot, like she did that, or why my stuff don't look. But I have to focus and really remember my purpose as to why I'm doing what I'm doing and why my stuff or my designs or whatever I'm creating may not look like theirs, but somebody likes it.
Right.
So yeah, I would say again to anybody coming up, just focus on yours. Don't, it's okay to steer to the left or right for inspiration, but don't compare yourself.
So I'll say what my coach tells me: never allow a distraction to become your main attraction.
Right.
stay focused on what God has created you to do and do the work.
Right.
Where can we find you? How can we find you?
So since the rebrand, everything is Ken Rainey. Pretty much. Instagram is Ken Rainey Official. Facebook is Ken Rainey. I pretty much changed everything. So someone else asked me, you know, of course the shirt doesn't match with the Ken Rainey. So Ken Rainey is my personal brand. 611 Brand Solutions is my actual brand. So it just depends on, you know, where I want to, not saying where I want to show up, but I wanted a personal brand along with a professional brand. So if you want to connect with me on the professional side, it is 611brandedsolutions.com. Same thing on Instagram and everything else, but I can be found in both.
All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ooh,
Thank
girl,
you.
That fan is amazing.
Huh?
I said that fan is amazing.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm a hugger. Thank you. Oh, you said you know me someone.
Because your mama a creative too, ain't she?
Everybody know my mama.
Ain't it Karen?
Yeah, so who else said they knew me?
Is she here?
It was
She
the
ain't
lady.
out here.
No, it was the girl. Were you in the sessions this morning?
Yes.
So the lady that talked on financial literacy,
Kimberly.
Yes, my mom knew her. So
Yeah.
she came up, and that's why I was like, okay. She came up. She was like, Kendrika. I was like, okay. So she called my government. So
Yeah,
you know me,
she
know me.
know you.
Right. But it was
It was so good to
to
finally meet you. I am on social media.
You want to be next? Absolutely. All right.
Kimberly,
On Instagram,
yes.
my person.
Both. Kimberly, A guess. A. Guess.
Like
G-U-S-S-S. Did I say that right?
Right here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect.
How you doing?
I'm Brad.
Kimberly.
Kimberly, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
That's awesome. So you have a YouTube channel, huh?
Yeah.
How long have you been doing it?
So we first started filming like when I was like, okay, I'm gonna really do this. 2016. Okay. And we started putting out stuff. 2017. I did my news show, and then we did all this other stuff he got me doing. I have a talk show.
That's awesome.
I'm working on a documentary series.
Wow. He's got you keeping you busy.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So I'm always live. So we're already live.
Oh well. Hi.
So I guess they heard all of that. So
it was only good things.
right. So I am here downtown Raleigh, North Carolina at the Red Hat headquarters for our 3rd annual CreativeVerse conference. I have the privilege of sitting here with Mr. Brad. Welcome.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So tell us what you're doing here.
Well, I guess I'm speaking tomorrow about the dangers of falling into pitfalls and I guess leaving your passions behind to chase whatever's trending. So that's kind of what I talk about and what I'm here to do.
Okay, so tell us, what do you do?
So I run Piedmont Brand Company. We're a graphic design studio based in Fuquay Arena, North Carolina. So just south of Raleigh. We are small, a little boutique agency, but we work with really big brands, global brands. So I don't think that you kind of have to live in a big city to have big city work, right? I've been doing graphic design for 25 years as a professional, and so it just kind of makes sense to live where you want to live and do what you want to do and not worry about kind of like what everybody else tells you should be doing, you know? Like having YouTube channels with multiple... I'm just kidding.
So, Brad, let's see. Is this your first year?
This is my first year, actually, at CreativeVerse. I'm lived here pretty much my whole life and like had no idea anything like this was going on. So I met Elton, I think, kind of around this time last year on the internet, and we just kind of have liked each other's stuff back and forth for like the last year. And he wanted to have me on a panel, and then we got to talking about like my position on AI and all that stuff, and he's like, how about we just do a talk? So kind of like worked my way up to being here. I paid him. I paid him a lot of money. I just paid him.
Sounds like community supporting community.
Yeah, absolutely.
On and off social media. So that's always a good thing.
Yeah, and it's good to be around local people. I go to conferences across the country, but never really in Raleigh. And like, I mean, I could drive home drunk tonight. I won't do that, but I could. I should. I would never do that.
So what are you most excited about with this year's CreativeVerse and it being your first time as a speaker?
I think it's just really exciting to see a completely different side of my industry, right? Like, I mean, I didn't know this existed, you know, and I've had to travel to see other creatives and travel to hear people talk, and it's really cool that it's just in my backyard, and kind of, you know, I'm really excited for the local aspect of it, you know. Plus, I'm talking, so it's nice.
Okay.
So dumb.
Tell us something that the world does not know about Brad.
So I love to dance, but it takes a lot for me to do it. But then once I'm in it, like, you can't stop me. It's kind of gross because I don't have a dancer's physique, as they say. I got the dad bod, but like a ballerina, you know? And I'm not joking. I'm not joking at all. I'm joking. But I do like to dance. I do.
Gotcha. Some advice for our upcoming creatives.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, my whole talk is about advice for upcoming creatives, because I think that young creatives are coming into a world where the rules are rapidly changing. Every day there's some new thing that they have to drop everything and learn, or they're going to fail. And I don't really believe that. I think that, like, find something that you're passionate about and just learn how to do it the best you possibly can and keep up with it. Don't stop just because somebody tells you there's a shinier object over there, right? Really just focus on what makes you happy. I try to think about, like, what I got into this business for, which is to help businesses look their absolute best regardless of their budget, regardless of, like, where they come from, what side of the tracks they're on. None of that stuff should matter when it comes to creativity, right? And so finding that thing for yourself and just leaning into it as much as possible, and don't let anybody else get in your way.
Awesome sauce. Tell everyone where they can find you.
So my socials pretty much across the board are at Piedmont Brand Co. On Instagram. That's pretty much the only place I'm at. I'll be honest with you. I don't really like the internet. It's kind of silly to me. But you can also find me on the streets. That was probably the best answer, right? Just find me out on the streets. But yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This is really cool.
Thank you so much.
It's very nice to meet you. Good luck with him. You
All
know.
right, I know, right? We are going to take a break, and we'll see you in just a little bit.
This is not just another conference. It is the ultimate gathering for creatives, entrepreneurs, and industry leaders designed to equip you with the tools to build better business, grow your brand, and shape the future.
And thanks to our partners at Adobe, we are taking it to the next level with a bold new initiative.
This is CreativeVerse 2025. This year, we're bringing you unmatched access to top voices in the industry. Real talk from creators who know how to make it work in today's digital world. Women in Business panel. Successful women sharing their real strategies behind their success. Mental health in this new world with Sarah Wilder, guiding you to navigate in peace through the chaos of modern life. And AI and your industry, because the future is here. Learn how AI is transforming creativity and businesses now and beyond. Whether you're a graphic designer, content creator, entrepreneur, or corporate innovator, don't miss your seat at the table. Register now and step into your next level. CreativeVerse 2025. It's not just a conference, it's a movement.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Winborn of Kimberly Winborn LLC, and I'm excited to be a participant, a speaker at the CreativeVerse 2025. Come join me at CreativeVerse 2025, May 16th and 17th, where I'm going to be talking about business and finance. I hope to see you there.
Hi, my name is Poetically Mecca, and as a content influencer, I understand the power of storytelling and intentional branding. I am excited to announce that I will be a part of the 2025 CreativeVerse conference. We will be discussing strategy, authenticity, and engagement. Let's unlock your voice and turn your creativity into impact. To save on your ticket, use my code MECCACV2025. I hope to see you there. Be blessed.
Hey everyone, I'm Isaac Cornetti, and I'll be at CreativeVerse at Red Hat on May 16th and 17th. I'm going to be speaking on how to get your confidence back. Come join me as we paint the weekend red with creativity, inspiration, and connection. Save some off your ticket price with my promo code IsaacCV2025. Let's make some magic happen.
Hey CreativeVerse family, get ready to meet one of the voices shaking up the podcast world. Cornelius Kirk is bringing the heat, the insight, and the real talk to the stage at CreativeVerse 2025. If you're serious about growing your platform, your brand, and your voice, this is your moment. Don't just hear about it later. Pull up and be in the room. We'll see you there.
Hey ladies, yes, we are counting down. We are going to be making history at CreativeVerse 2025. This panel that we're about to present to you is going to be led by Kenya Thompson from Black Issue Forum on PBS.
It's so great to have you on.
I forgot about the show.
It's okay.
Talking about women in the industry, how we're shifting the game. You don't want to miss it. And on top of that, we got something extra. Tima Burke is going to have her own private session, and it's going to be outstanding. Ladies, you don't want to miss this. So if you are a driving force, want to be a driving force, you're ready to make that impact, you're an influencer, you want to shift your game, you need to be at CreativeVerse. So to get that information, get those tools, and get ready to change history. We can't wait to see you there. It's going to be May 16th, 17th, right in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm your girl, Kimberly McGee. Let's get ready for CreativeVerse 2025. Can't wait to see you there.
Hello friends, Tom Triumph here. I am thrilled to be speaking at CreativeVerse 2025 on Saturday, May 17th at 1 p.m. This is going to be at the NC State University Hunt Library. Now, the title of my talk is Innovate to Thrive, Strategies to Transform from Ideas to Impact in an Era of Disruption. In today's fast-changing world, it's not enough to keep up. We've got to evolve with intention. I'll be sharing insights and stories from NASA, Pixar, and other world-class innovators, and unpacking practical ways that you can drive real, lasting impact through intentional evolution. You'll walk away with an introduction to the intentional evolution framework, which is a process for continuous improvement. You'll learn insights from NASA on creativity and how you can regain your creative genius, and what a widowed neighbor taught a young Steve Jobs about work and teams and life, as well as new AI tools to supercharge your thinking, your productivity, and your creative output. And I've got a surprise gift for every attendee. It'll be a fast-paced, eye-opening, and most of all, a fun session. I can't wait to see you at CreativeVerse. Let's innovate to thrive together. See you there.
Calling all creatives, graphic designers, photographers, videographers, podcasters, content creators, and anyone working with AI and digital media. CreativeVerse 2025 is built for you. From Friday's hands-on workshops and Adobe meet and greet to Saturday's sessions at NC State, this is your chance to grow, connect, and move your work forward. Come where business and creativity collide and take your craft to the next level.
Hey creators out there, ever heard of AI art? It's wild, like painting the sky with your mind wild. Super innovative, right? Oh, by the way, meet me. I'm the AI G. Yep, that's G for genius, thank you very much. I'm an AI-born cartoon kid, and all this These far out visuals, this wouldn't exist without you, the creators. Watch out, scene change. That's the magic. AI is just a tool. I'm nothing without the user. So let's team up and make something epic. Check this out. Ideas like yours can go from dream to screen in minutes. Add effects, tweak the sound, just like any production. Want to know how? Schedule a consultation with JHG Productions. They're the pros behind all this. And join us at CreativeVerse 2025, May 16 to 17 at Red Hat headquarters in Raleigh, NC. 2 immersive days where creativity meets business. Level up with hands-on workshops and cutting-edge AI talks. It's gonna be out of this world. So what are you waiting for? Let's make your imagination unstoppable. See you there, creators.
Calling all creatives, graphic designers, photographers, videographers, podcasters, content creators, and anyone working with AI and digital media. CreativeVerse 2025 is built for you. From Friday's hands-on workshops and Adobe meet and greet to Saturday's sessions at NC State, this is your chance to grow, connect, and move your work forward. Come where business and creativity collide and take your craft to the next level.
Looking at ahead of what CreativeVerse can be, ultimately it's a renaissance for creatives to be able to be business owners. I think that's ultimately what the goal is and what it will be and continue to be. And people will see it for that and flock to it.
I think where things are going in the future is learn what you're scared and afraid to death to learn. It's a better time now to become an entrepreneur than any other time ever.
Yes.
Because you have so many tools. If we don't let ourselves get in the way, failure exists in what we think is going to happen. And if we just depend and work on what we can do right now, then that future is going to take care of itself. That was our second year.
Yes.
First year we did bring Chris Doe in to pretty much talk about the creative side of what I wanted to do, right? The vision that I had. The second year, you always learn your lessons from your first one. So what I found out in my first event was that we had a lot of creativity, but not a lot of business acumen. That's one thing that really needed to be brought in front of the creative community.
I'm excited to see where Mr. Elton has evolved this. This is his sophomore event production. And so I've already seen multiple things that he's done better. And so I love seeing how he's serving his community. And I want to do everything I can to support it. So I'm here for that reason.
Well, I think it's a big time for creativity. What is the customer trying to do? If they could wave a magic wand, what do they wish they could achieve? And then how can we help them get that result without just using time?
Just keep learning, keep exploring, stay curious. Curiosity and empathy as a designer. Empathy meaning that you know who you're designing for and you consider them every step of the way.
I like to be in environments where there are creative and interesting people, and there are a lot of those type people here. You learn from those folks, and sometimes you teach folks. So I just like to be in that environment.
And we have a lot of amazing, great speakers, amazing podcasters like yourself, amazing media room, you and John, and just a lot of amazing going on. But for me, the main thing is the person-to-person connection, right? The connections that we are making in order to grow business.
Last year was amazing.
Yes.
For up and coming creatives, just listen and absorb the information. Take notes. When it's time to meet and greet, do the meeting and greeting, but when it's time to learn, be like a sponge. We all know things, right? But if we're too busy talking or focusing on what we do know, then we miss the golden nuggets on things that we don't know, things that may make our lives easier, right?
You want to go first? Please. I'm just really excited to get to see Christo speak. He's got a great mind and lots of good stuff to say. So that one, and then all of the other speakers that I had not been familiar with up until this point. Like, we just came out of Sarah Wilder's talk, and that was so good. So really just all of everything that is available that I don't know what it is yet, sponging that up and really just getting as much out of it as I can.
I am sponsored, right, by one of the speakers to come here as a high school student and just look around, listen to the conferences, and generally just learn and gain experience and more skills, right? It's sort of an attempt to reach out and, I guess, educate the youth. And I'm glad to be a part of it.
I want to jump in front of college, jump in front of high school. If you start when everybody else start, then you're competing with everybody. But if you start before, then you can jump ahead and get the experience that you need. Me talking to Chris Doe, a person like me talking to Daniel Priestley over in the UK that has 20 profitable business. That isn't real to somebody who grew up like me. But by me doing it, they can see that, hey, I can achieve that too.
This is not just another conference. It is the ultimate gathering for creatives, entrepreneurs, and industry leaders designed to equip you with tools to build better business, grow your brand, and shape the future. And thanks to our partners.
So this is your third year.
It's my third year.
So how you feeling? What you think about tonight?
This is so much fun. CreativeVerse it's just been a journey for me as an individual and a professional to come, this was, one of my first public speaking and workshop, and it just kind of ignited even more creativeness to what I do and what I stand for with mental health awareness and education. Just trying to, but it's also just fun.
It is.
It's a great community to come to on a Friday night and, meet people, but then tomorrow you're going to learn a lot. It's one of my favorite things.
So tell everyone who you are and what you do. Give them a little refresher.
Oh boy, okay. I've been trying to practice to narrow down this question. What do I do? Okay, so by trade, I am a clinical social worker. What that really means, I guess, is I work with people, individuals, families, and recovering from mental health and addiction. But I really help people build the lifestyle of recovery, and specifically through the relationship with food. I love food, but that's more my story, and I think it's also a fundamental understanding of what mental health and brain health really means. But I do a lot. I've had to wear so many hats, and then venturing into modeling now, where I'm like
supermodel.
Super. I don't know. We'll see. Shout out to whoever puts that label and gives a little blue check next to it. But yeah, you never know. You never know.
Right.
You might see me somewhere.
So, what are you going to be talking about tomorrow?
Tomorrow, we're gonna. I need to practice this today, right? Mental health cannot be fully encompassed in 45 minutes to an hour of a workshop, but I'm going to do my best to make enough make sense, because using AI for a creative entrepreneur is such a great asset, but we need to understand the implications on the brain and on your body even to have such type of support, and it can be a great asset for mental health as well. But it's also, so we're going to talk a little bit about how to manage, how to stay in tune with yourself, with reality that we all have to kind of navigate, that's not on a screen and not AI. So I'm gonna pack a lot into 45 minutes. Get ready to take notes.
So how is AI impacting your business?
Oh, that's a good question. So there's pros and cons. I guess I'm gonna start with the pros because no one really likes to talk about the negative things first. But the pros is really, it is helping people kind of get over some interpersonal issues. It can help simplify a lot of thinking for, people, myself included, with ADHD and anxiety. Sometimes you need a mirror, and AI can be that for people. But I also want people to understand the implications of depending fully on technology to do things. And so I think it helps a lot of my clients be able to, get creative and find ways to cope. But then also we need to stay connected, human to human. And even for me in my business, I'm fully virtual as a counselor and therapist. So I'm grateful for technology, but we also have to be very careful about how we utilize it in our lives.
Finding that work-life balance, life-work balance.
Yeah, I think it can help with simplifying some of the things that can be so overwhelming, like a cleaning schedule, how to ask a person on a date, a script of some sort. But it's not going to make your mouth move and speak words and be confident all the time. So it can help a lot, but we just need to think a little bit more about how we use it.
Right. So I'm sure I asked you last year, but tell us something about yourself that you didn't tell us last year that people don't know about Sarah.
I'm not sure I remember. Do you remember
I
what I said
don't
last
know.
year? Well, I've already mentioned that I've started modeling. Being a role model was important to me, and I didn't really realize it was, actual modeling could be that avenue for me to be able to get mental health talked about more and shown as proof of concept. You take care of yourself, things happen. But part of my story, I don't know, my brain keeps going to law enforcement, so I actually have a very diverse resume, not only just in my profession, but even outside of my profession. I used to work in the prison system. I used to drive buses. I used to have my CDLs and whip a 40-foot bus, probably not recently, probably need a little practice, but I think life experience is education in itself, and I also think education is important, but life teaches you a lot if you know how to pay attention.
So, I saw you on social media doing a model campaign with Belk.
Dillard's.
Yes.
But I do love Belk too.
We love Belk.
You can shout
but it
them
was
out.
Dillard's. So tell us about that experience and how was that?
Oh, that was so great. I was grateful enough to have met someone who put my name out there, because networking is my social anxiety would be like, no, don't do that. But someone was like, oh yeah, I should try it. And I learned so much about myself every single time I try something new that scares me. And Dillard's was one of those I was like, oh my gosh, Dillard's is a name.
It's a name, right?
But it was also, I think, I had been testing out different types of modeling. This is my first year, and I told myself I was going to get a diverse, a portfolio and build my portfolio and just see what happens. But when Dillard's, I don't know, something came over me. That's the thing about people. When you try different things, you learn so much about yourself, and being able to pick out the clothes that meant something to me, and representation of being a plus size model. There are very few names that get talked about in that regard, and I think I just want to show people, especially women and plus size women, that you don't have to be perfect to be able to be seen.
Right.
And I want to model natural bodies, natural looks, and just share that with people.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. That was so fun. Yeah, I appreciate that.
So, advice for upcoming creative.
Advice for an upcoming creative: stay true to who you are, but take risks in challenging what you know about yourself. So I think what I mean is if you're in tune with your emotions, anxiety usually will stop you, and try to consider that as a chance to be like, let me overstep this and see really if this is stay away, or if this is something where I can, learn about maybe more about what I want, and then also just be patient. Because this whole, what do you want to call it, entrepreneurship or learning authentic you, it takes time, and take it slow. Being patient always pays off. Yeah. It's the impulse that kind of, when we get excited, like, oh, I have this idea and I want to, go after it, but slow down.
Pace yourself.
Yeah.
Enjoy the experience, the journey.
Yes. And if you're not, call me, because I'll figure out what's going on, because there are a lot of things in this world. I mean, not every day for me is, sunshines and rainbows, but I try to be transparent and share the bad days, but it's supposed to be enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's supposed to have some degree of joy in it. So.
Camera.
Oh. Which one? Which one?
I know, right? So, where can everyone find you?
Right here at CreativeVerse. So on social media, so my business page is rightsize_perspective on Instagram. Facebook is Sarah Wilder. That's kind of a mashup. But my website has all of those links. Just Google me, Sarah without an H, Wilder, WILDER. So, did I forget any? Instagram, LinkedIn's too, but I'll be honest, LinkedIn doesn't do. I don't need. I'll work on that eventually. Work on it eventually.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was good
I
to see
appreciate you
again.
taking your time to do this.
Awesome.
It's time to eat.
Right. We will be right back.
Talk about yourself.
So,
do you want me to talk with you about yourself? What have you been up to?
So, I've been working behind the scenes. I've been doing a little stuff. Had speaking engagements, workshops, leading the prayer call on Clubhouse. Led my first communion.
Okay.
Working on some special projects that are coming up.
What about your
promoting my retreat?
Your retreat, yes.
And then so let me back up a little bit. So June 7th, we have a meet and greet coming up, a leadership brunch, and it's June the 7th. Starts at 10 a.m. goes till 2, and so gonna be doing a little networking, sharing insider details of what I've been up to and what's coming up. Like I said, working on a retreat. The retreat is July the 10th through the 12th, and we'll be at the Outer Banks for the 10th through the 12th. Content creation, workshops, self-care, relaxation, rest,
recharge.
Yeah.
It's part of the journey is you got to pause and reevaluate.
Right.
And keep on moving.
Gonna be celebrating my birthday. I'll be 45, so I'm looking forward to that and spending time with people that I love.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to seeing how you blow it up.
I'm gonna do my best.
Absolutely. That's all you can do, right?
That's all I can do, and that's all I got.
All right, I'm going for that mac and cheese now.
Later. We'll see you
I'm
guys
excited
later.
to see you.
All right, you two have good.
Thank you.
Okay. So, if you guys are not here, you should come down to Red Hat headquarters, downtown Raleigh, North Carolina. We are doing interviews, live interviews, and it is a lot of people in the building. The energy is good, some good food. We have artists here doing some painting. We have other people doing interviews. We have Houston Vines and Kimberly McGee and me. So come out and join us. Come hang out with us. do some interviews, talk about who you are, what you do, what your products and services are, and come and network, meet some new people. We are going to take a commercial break, and I'll see you guys in a little bit.
It's your girl, Kimberly McGee, and I am here in downtown Raleigh, North Carolina, doing a logistics walk, getting ready for CreativeVerse 2025. This is our third year in making sure that creators like you have a place to expand, to grow, to thrive, to get ready, to make some moves. If you are starting a business or expanding your business,
Calling all creatives, graphic designers, photographers, videographers, podcasters, content creators, and anyone working with AI and digital media. CreativeVerse 2025 is built for you. From Friday's hands-on workshops and Adobe meet and greet to Saturday's sessions at NC State, this is your chance to grow, connect, and move your work forward. Come where business and creativity collide and take your craft to the next level.
Looking at ahead of what CreativeVerse can be, ultimately it's a renaissance for creatives to be able to be business owners. I think that's ultimately what the goal is and what it will be and continue to be. And people will see it for that and flock to it.
I think where things are going in the future is learn what you're scared and afraid to death to learn. It's a better time now to become an entrepreneur than any other time ever.
Yes.
Because you have so many tools. If we don't let ourselves get in the way, failure exists in what we think is going to happen. And if we just depend and work on what we can do right now, then that future is going to take care of itself. That was our second year.
Yes.
First year we did bring Chris Doe in to pretty much talk about the creative side of what I wanted to do, right? The vision that I had. The second year, you always learn your lessons from your first one. So what I found out in my first event was that we had a lot of creativity, but not a lot of business acumen. That's one thing that really needed to be brought in front of the creative community.
Hello everyone, we are here at the Red Hat headquarters downtown Raleigh, North Carolina at the third annual CreativeVerse conference, and I am sitting here with none other than the TV lady, Miss Valanda Calloway. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
So, tell us, how are you feeling about tonight? This is your first year.
Yes.
And so, what do you think?
I think it's amazing to bring creatives together in this way. I wasn't sure what to expect, but everything I had seen and heard about it leading up to actually getting here was so positive that I was really looking forward to it. And so it's been great to mix and mingle, meet some new people, and say hello to people I haven't seen in a while. So I'm really glad to be here.
Awesome. Well, I am super excited to sit here and have this conversation with you. And I want you to, because I know who you are. I've been watching for a long time. And so tell everyone who you are and like what you do.
Thank you. Well, you mentioned you've been watching for a long time.
Yes,
so I've been
ma'am.
working in television. You stopped counting after 20 years. So it's been more than 20 years. And so I started as a news anchor and reporter and then transitioned to TV hosting. And for the past 10 years, I've been hosting in a freelance capacity. So you might see me on WRAL or Fox 50 on stations across the country as a TV host, but also an actor in commercials and corporate videos. But what I spend the most of my time doing is presentation and media training. I help people who are interested in being better presenters, whether they are in sales or doing keynote speeches on stage, or whether they are doing Zoom calls. I help them get better at presenting. Things like body language and vocal delivery and concise messaging. And so that's something that I'm really, really passionate about and happy to be able to talk about.
I'm so inspired. I'm trying not to geek out right now. But why did you decide to go into television media?
I knew from the time I was about 5 or 6 years old that I wanted to work in television. I'm a 70s baby, so I don't know about you, but growing up in the 70s, we had NBC, ABC, CBS, PBS, and that was it. And TV went off at midnight. I grew up in a very, very small town. Sure, most people haven't heard of it. Eastern North Carolina, Jones County, Trenton, North Carolina. I was in Trenton until I was age 9, and then we moved to a little bit larger town called Richlands. But anyway, very small town. And I saw TV as a way out. I knew I wanted more. I knew I wanted to see the country. I wanted to see the world. I wanted to meet all kinds of people. And TV was a way to do that. I obsessed over the news. When other kids were outside playing, I was sitting with my dad watching the news. That was our ritual every night after dinner. And I would see these people in the box, and they seemed so eloquent and so smart, and they're traveling the world, and they're doing this and doing that. And I thought, that's what I want to do.
So, I used to practice the news when I was a kid.
Oh, wow.
And we ended up launching New Vision News, I want to say in 2017. And you are part of that inspiration.
Oh, wow.
So thank you.
Wow.
Thank you for showing up as you, as the woman God created you to be. It has definitely inspired me and blessed my life. And to be sitting here with you right now, dreams do come true, y'all. Show up and do the work, and God will present you with opportunities to do what He has created you to do.
Indeed.
So, you're doing some. What are you doing here tonight? Like,
I am here simply to meet and greet, see what's going on. But my formal role is tomorrow. I'll be the MC for the day and also sit on one of the panels, Women Trailblazing.
Awesome. So, is there anything that you would like to share that the people don't know about you?
Oh, wow. Something they don't know. I feel like I'm so out there that...
Is there anything? It's something.
I am so out there, and I always have been. But I think people would be surprised to know that I'm a bit of an introvert. You know, I'm out there all the time on TV, on the web, but I really like to be home. I like to be on my couch in a t-shirt and sweatpants and hair not done, no makeup, just
relaxing.
Resting.
Yeah.
I'm not always out. I'm not always done up. I enjoy just being home.
Downtime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Share with us some advice for upcoming creatives.
Upcoming creatives, I would say stick with it. Being in a creative space can be challenging. It can feel defeating sometimes when things don't go the way you want them to go. I know because I started my business in 2016, and there were times that I'd reach out to people wanting to do this and that, crickets. And then 3 years later, those people come back around. So I would say stick with it. It can be depressing and challenging, and you're looking at your bank account and thinking, why am I doing this? If you're really passionate about it, stick with it.
Yeah.
And if it's what you're meant to be doing, it will work out.
It will work out. It will definitely work out. I think we're both living testimonies of that.
Yes.
It will work out.
Yes.
So where can everyone find you?
Very easy, BelindaCalloway.com. And from BelindaCalloway.com, you'll see the Instagram, the Facebook, the LinkedIn, the YouTube, all of the things.
Well, thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Thank you so much. And we will be right back with Miss Peggy Tatum.
So nice to talk with you.
So nice to finally talk to you. I've been watching you. Obviously,
It's your girl, Kimberly McGee, and I am here in downtown Raleigh, North Carolina, doing a logistics walk, getting ready for CreativeVerse 2025. This is our third year in making sure that creatives like you have a place to expand, to grow, to thrive, to get ready, to make some moves. If you are starting a business or expanding your business or want to change how your business looks on social media, you want to expand the vision and keep it going, CreativeVerse is where you need to be. Come and join us May 16th and 17th right here in downtown Raleigh, North Carolina. Do not miss this opportunity. There's going to be so many players, so many heavy hitters. Don't miss it. We'll see you there. CreativeVerse 2025. Here we go.
What's up, good people? The incomparable Lori Jones. How you doing today?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Can't complain at all. Can't complain at all. Tell us a little about yourself, Lori. What you got going on?
Not too much. So, my name is Lori Jones, CEO and founder of Blackology Coffee Company. I am a chef. I am a mentor. I am a businesswoman, and at the end of the day, I'm a creative. So yeah, looking forward to CreativeVerse 2025.
Yeah, so you've been with us the past 2 years, helping us vend out there with your fantastic coffee, keeping people awake during the early hours and keeping people energized during the later hours, right? So tell us how that experience has helped you out in general, but also specifically when you the first 2 years, what you were able to glean from the information from the conference.
Business-wise, conversations about, first year talking about AI and how that would come into play, and understanding how we can't live without ChatGPT now.
So speaking of that, for people who might not consider themselves creatives, they might be just consider themselves just businessmen or women. Tell them why it's still valuable for them to come to a conference like this.
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess I'll also add that one of my favorite things outside of cooking and coffee is creating process improvement and implementation. So from a corporate or business level, that's a form of creativity. And by coming to an event like this, you learn about different tools that you can use to make your life easier, but also those ideas that you have in your head, come to CreativeVerse and allow them to become a reality.
Next, we want to meet a fantastic woman who can share what CreativeVerse means to her.
Make transfers and more. There you go. Hey, Big Blue! Welcome to Chartways Direct Teller. I'm Michelle. What can I do for you today?
I've got a 1 million mile warranty for you.
Wow. So when does it expire?
Plenty of time. Huh?
I'm going to the auto connection. Hey, the merger is on. We've got 3 months.
Wow. Now we can open the second office.
Gonna need more staff.
And equipment.
Cash flow could be tough. Well, joining us now is someone whose journey is nothing short of powerful. Welcome, the amazing Tanisha Walker.
Hi there. Thank you.
Excellent. Appreciate you being here with us.
Yes.
All right. So I know that you attended CreativeVerse last year, and tell us a little bit about that. How has that impacted your life?
Oh, it just changed the trajectory of the direction I was working in. Fine-tuned some things that I needed help with. Did my homework because we were all given some homework from the conference, and decided to implement it in my business. And I've done a lot since CreativeVerse has taken place last year. So yeah, it's been wonderful. It's been wonderful.
Excellent.
Yeah. And so how have you been able to leverage the experience? Like, what were some of the major key takeaways you got from last year?
Let's see. I attended a session with that Chris Doe had, and he gave us a lot of things to think about, like our delivery. He had actionable steps where we needed to change our LinkedIn profile and not just add in the title exactly what it is that we do, but how we help others. So I changed it. I think I changed it after the event, but then it made me think about all the different things that are connected with me, with the other business opportunities, ideas that I needed to streamline it a little bit more in 1 or 2 sentences instead of saying I do all of these different things. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And speaking of sessions, we have some dynamic sessions coming up this year. I want to, of course, highlight our all women's panel because I'll be moderating that session. And I know a lot of our ladies are looking forward to that. A few more sessions that are going to be happening. We've got Navigating a Future in Business. We have Creating Stars, Mentally Healthy, and then some panels that we're having, podcasting and influencers, AI and Red Hat, how AI will affect my industry. Again, that Trailblazers Women Leading the Way panel. And then we've got our keynote speaker, Deron Daniels, and definitely don't want to miss any of that.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Well, Kanisha, we wanted to thank you for sharing your story with us. Now, we're looking forward to seeing you again this year. And it's going to be on May 16th and 17th. You know, I got to slide that in for people that are watching. May 16th and May 17th, we want to see you at CreativeVerse. Find out more information about it. But Kanisha, thank you for sharing your story with us.
Thank you for having me.
I'm leaning and there's nothing here.
There's nothing here. I've been doing it all night.
Just sit up.
We are here downtown Raleigh, North Carolina at the Red Hat headquarters for our 3rd annual CreativeVerse conference. I am here with Miss Peggy Tatum.
Hello, darling.
How you doing?
Doing good. It's just so good to be out and be with people like you.
So, this is your first year for CreativeVerse. So, what do you think about everything that's going on? How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm excited. It's well put together. A lot of thought put behind it. And just the young faces that I see out here, there is hope for America.
It is. So, you guys, I've been knowing Miss Peggy for a while, so I'm going to let her tell you a little bit more about herself and what she does.
Okay. All right. Don't let me take over here.
Girl, take over. Go ahead, tell them all what you're doing.
All right, look, I'm talking to you. My name is Peggy Tatum, and I am publisher of TCP Magazine. Let's tell you what TCP stands for. Do you know? TCP stands for The Connection Place. That's the name of my company. And TCP is the magazine. Is the big thing that I do. I'm like you, I speak news about people in our community. And so we've been doing the magazine for 21 years. It's based upon music, ministry, and faith-based business. And, you know, I was ready to put it on the whole part my brand. But then last year, after the 20th year, the Lord sort of sent a bird or something in my little ear by the way of some music. The wine. He said, who's going to tell him that Jesus loves him? Who's going to tell him there's a brighter day? If not you, then who? So I had to come out of retirement, anticipated retirement, and just continue what I was doing. So in a nutshell, that's what I do. And I love on people like you do.
And that's how you're going to tell them.
What else I'm going to tell them? Well, the other things are in the connection place. There's some things like on social media, we do 27610 events. And that's someplace, I know everybody's not going to advertise with me, but I want the community to know what those are. So if you go to 27610 events on Facebook, you can find some events that are going on in the area. And we try to do family-friendly events. Now we also have the Female Pastors Fellowship, and we've been doing that for quite some time. And there's 300 or 400 people in the group. And what I want to do is to help the female pastors who are the worker bees. Now, the male pastors might not like this, but the female pastors will get it done. Now, some males don't think females should be pastors, but that's their opinion. God just told me to help them with the resources that I have. And so we've had many meetings with pastors just providing resources and having events. Let's see, what else do we do? We have the TCP Magazine Mass Choir, and that was consisting of adults. And this year we had youth. At our anniversary, we had Jeremy Herron come in, And he did a youth workshop, so we had a mass choir of youth at our anniversary. Let's see what else goes on. There's so much. I just do stuff. As the Lord gives it to me, I just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Awesome. So are you going to be here tomorrow?
No.
You're not going to be here tomorrow?
I was trying to get out of it, but that was a struggle. So I've got a couple other things to do. I got to go. You know, we have a home church, but we go back home. There's something going on there that I need to be a part of.
Okay.
So I'm going to a tea.
All right. So, okay, this is your first CreativeVerse, and you've been here networking and mingling with the people. So give us, share with us something that no one knows about Miss Peggy.
Well, unless you know we're really good, no one knows that I don't cook. I don't cook. My husband says I know how to complain, but I don't cook. After we got married early on, bought a house, there's something about my attention span that I put, what did I do? I put some sausage in the oven, I went down the street talking to the neighbors, and I come back and the sausage just went out. And so on 2 occasions, I boiled eggs and there's spots in my ceilings where they exploded. So there's something about Miss Peggy's attention span, and my husband said, stay out of the kitchen.
Stay out of the kitchen. So
Not everybody knows I can't cook. I can heat up something, but I can't cook.
Give us some advice for an upcoming creative or entrepreneur.
Upcoming advice for?
A creative or entrepreneur.
Okay. Advice.
Advice.
I thought you said invites. I was getting ready to invite you to something I've got coming up.
Okay.
Okay. Can I do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Tell us about it.
So, me and Melissa Ray from the Light 103.9, we do Fifth Sunday spontaneous worship.
Okay.
And it's at Lincoln Park Church, 13 Heath Street, every fifth Sunday at 3 o'clock. So it's free. It's something we do for the community. Lincoln Park has been doing an awesome job at feeding the community and help educate the community down there and helping with property in that area, buying up property with partners and for the low income or making affordable housing down there. So we support them Fifth Sunday. So everybody is invited to come out. And the next Fifth Sunday the theme is pastors or ministers that sing. So they'll be singing. Last time we had testimonies. And then coming up we'll be doing territories, people from different territories. And after that it will be the Christmas.
Anything else you want to invite them to? What else?
Well,
What else you got coming up? What else you got coming up?
Excuse me. I don't know. Well, I just had a birthday. And you know what I wanted? I started out sick the first part of May. But one of the things I was doing last year was Friendship Fridays. And on Fridays, having lunch with different people that, somebody like you, if I hadn't had a chance to talk to in a while. So I'm going to start back my Friendship Friday. And I just had my birthday yesterday, so I'm going to be calling people at random and saying, look, we've got a conversation we didn't finish. Let's talk. So you can either take me out to lunch or come to my house and we'll sit on the back deck and we'll talk. Yeah. There's a lot that I have to give and a lot that I have to share. And I know in CreativeVerse we talked about the value, your value and how you should charge people. But then there's some things, people that I want to mentor and tell them things to get them on the right path.
So you're offering mentorship?
I offer mentorship, but not long term.
Not long term?
Just short term.
Short term.
Mentorship. Because I don't want to be obligated to anybody for too long because I might change my mind and not want to stay with you. Okay, so as long as I just give you a little piece of advice.
A little bit.
So I used to call myself like a chiropractor. Get behind somebody, you're leaning, just whisper it in their ear, straighten them up, and send them on their way. Okay. And don't come back unless you're in trouble.
Tell everyone where they can find you.
Find you, okay? They won't get it in time to come to CreativeVerse. So, let's see. Social media, you can find me by my name, Peggy Tatum. TCP Magazine, you can search that on social media, The Connection Place. Or website, we've got the Connection Place TCP website. Or just come Southeast Raleigh, go to the corner and holler my name and See if anybody knows. They'll point you to my house.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Miss Peggy.
You're
It's been a pleasure.
Okay, well, come visit me at church some Sundays.
Okay.
At New Providence Missionary Baptist Church, Peachway.
Okay.
I love to have you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All
There's
right.
room on my road.
Okay.
Just for you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I love you too.
I love you too. We will be right back with Miss Fatima. Okay.
Where's my key? Thank you.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Look,
You know, I gotta
reading something from my brother.
I'm gonna be interviewing Pastor Marlene and Pastor Joseph soon.
Oh, good. Oh, I love them. This.
Yes,
Good.
ma'am.
Good.
We will see them today, Sunday. We'll see them Sunday.
Because she wanted a referral, and I knew that he was someone I could trust. That wouldn't, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
I think. Hey, we are back. CreativeVerse 2025 Red Hat headquarters, downtown Raleigh, North Carolina. I am here with Miss Fatima Burke. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey.
So, this is your third year.
Yep.
How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling excited. It keeps growing.
It
and
does.
We keep, more attendees are coming and people are being helped by the topics, and I think that
it's a great experience, and that's why I keep coming back.
So, where are you from?
I'm from Philadelphia.
Philly.
Yeah, West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Philly in the building. Hey, Aunt Evelyn. So, tell us what you're going to be doing tomorrow.
So tomorrow I'll be talking about, well, my topic is curiosity by design, the transformative power of what if. So I'll be talking about how curiosity has played a part in my entire journey. It has been a tool to overcome trauma. It's been a tool for problem solving, and it continues, to be such a vital part of my work today.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So, what do you have coming up that you would like to share with us?
Coming up, so let's see. I mean, honestly, I'm just turning up, in my day-to-day. So I work at a software consultancy called ThoughtBot, and my goal there is to be a senior designer, and it's so that I can continue to help our clients to build meaningful solutions. And honestly, I'm just shooting for that. I'm putting, my focus in on that. And honestly, I'm looking for more opportunities to tell my story. Tomorrow will be the first time I'm ever telling such a deeply personal story in a, professional setting. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm really excited because I think it's a start of more, of that kind of sharing.
You want to share a little something that they can look forward to hearing tomorrow?
So let's see. Tomorrow I will be talking about a quiz that I took as a kid. It's a test or an evaluation tool that social workers use to help determine outcomes for children. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am an 8. And they say that if you are 4 or more, that you are 460% more likely to be depressed, 1,200% more likely to have decided to end it all. So I am a living, walking testimony. They say I'm an 8, but I am me, and I am alive, and I am well, and I'm grateful.
Amen. I am overcoming as well.
Yeah.
Trauma,
Yeah.
anxiety, depression. And so there is power in showing up.
Yes. And I'll talk about practical ways that you can utilize curiosity to help overcome anxiety. I do it in my day-to-day. It is a reframing that I use, to not approach things with fear, but to approach things with, well, what if I succeed? Not what if I fail, but what if I do well? What if this works out? And I don't think that people ask that question enough. What if this pans out exactly the way you want it to? And I think that frame of mind, and what I've learned through researching for my talk, is that frame of mind alone changes your systems. Your stress response is no longer stress, but you trick your body into looking at it like it's a reward system. And that is really good for health outcomes and mental health outcomes and things like that. So the power of curiosity is really transformative. So that's what I'll be talking about.
What if I succeed? What if God's dream works according to His plan?
Yes.
In my
yes. Yeah. Yep. Yep. It is speaking those things.
Speaking life.
Yep. Speaking life
over yourself, over your business,
so that you operate in hope, and not out of fear. Because fear is debilitating in and of itself. And I learned that curiosity is very empowering. And it allows you to approach life with the wonder of a child. It's like children don't have the same kind of fear that we've learned throughout our experiences. And if you approach life like a child, children don't have the concept of failure the way we do. They don't have the concept of fear the way we do. And with that, they just explore, and they learn, and they grow, and they have fun, and they find joy out of life. And that's what I plan on continue continuing to do.
Tapping into that inner
Yeah.
child.
Yes.
I love
Yes.
it. Advice.
Advice.
That you would like to give.
A part of curiosity is always being a lifelong learner. I think I actually said this to you last year, that curiosity is one of the greatest tools that a designer could have, but I believe that it is a tool that anyone could use. It will help you, like literally in so many ways that I, just stated, but it's, being a forever student. There's always something to learn. There's always something to dig into, something to explore. And I feel like you'll never be bored. You'll never be you'll never be, I don't know. You know how they say, like, I don't know. I think you'll just never be bored. So, and it's always an opportunity to find fulfillment in something. Yeah.
Anything that you would like to share that maybe people don't know? I know you shared last year, but is there something else that you'd like to share?
What did I not share? So, like I said, I'm going to be telling my story more, and a lot of people don't know that I grew up in an abandoned house, and that's a part of the story. I'll kind of dig into my morning routine and what that looked like. But I think sometimes you look at people and you look at their now, and you don't often consider what they've overcome to get there. And I think sometimes the more you know, you can overcome by the word of somebody else's testimony. So, yeah.
This is good, y'all. Share with everyone where they can find you.
Sure. I'm Fatima Burke on basically everywhere. You can find me on LinkedIn. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Threads. Yeah, anywhere. Just search Fatima Burke and you'll find me.
Thank you so much. Oh, do you have any products or services that you want to let them know?
I do not. So if you are interested in finding a place where you can build software, you're interested, you have a solution that you're trying to bring into the world, you can visit thoughtbot.com. And we are a software consultancy, and I'm a designer over there, so I'll be happy to help you discover your next.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We will be right back. Just ahead on Black Issues Forum, we're exploring how AI is reshaping creative industries, bringing to the forefront the importance of ethical conversations being had around its use and what it means to be a maker in a world where machines can create, design, and even dream the impossible. Coming up next, stay with us. Welcome to Black Issues Forum. I'm your host, Kenya Thompson. Well, AI is evolving faster than most of us can process, and it's not just how things are changing and how we work, but how we create, connect, and tell stories. Today, we're joined by visionaries who understand the importance of staying up to speed with this technology and the changes that are being felt across industries. I'd like to welcome to the show creator of CreativeVerse, which is a conference designed to help attendees navigate the new world of AI and understand how it will impact their industries, Mr. Elton Benjamin. And joining him is the events program coordinator for the conference and a conference planning guru, Kimberly McGee. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So people are probably wondering, what is this CreativeVerse? So Elton, if you don't mind, just giving us a background of this conference and why it came about.
Well, again, thank you for having me this morning. CreativeVerse started from, I have a background in animation, design. That's my day-to-day branding design. And so it came from using contractors to design, using different people to help do work around me, to collaborate. But what I began to find out is that we had a lot of creative people, but a lot of business, the business culture was seeping through the cracks. And so that's why I created CreativeVerse, and now it has evolved into a hub for creatives understanding and learning business development, and also business leaders understanding branding and marketing at a proven level and just not a speculative level.
Right.
Right.
And a lot of the components kind of center around this AI and technology space. How did you kind of weave that in? And who are the attendees that attend this conference?
First of all, attendees are anybody that's in the service area, industry, because you create something whenever. You create the way you do business, you create a new idea, you create a new product. Just not, when we say creatives, we usually think about music or art or things like that. And it started in that area of designers, photographers, content creators, and it has evolved just like those terms have evolved. And so I'm trying to help people jump in front of the wave.
Yeah.
We had a wave of, in my industry, we had a wave of traditional design and graphic design to digital, to social.
Right.
Right. And that next wave from brick and mortar business is digital and dashboard instead of in your face, physical, right?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to try to get everybody as much as I can in front of that and learn and jump on. It's not the big boogie monster of AI, but it's the tool of AI. Right.
Hi, I'm Kenya Thompson, host of Black Issues Forum, PBS North Carolina, and I'm here with Elton Benjamin, the creator of CreativeVerse 2025. Elton, for those that may be wondering, should they come out? What is the one reason why they should join?
The one reason they should come out is because the future is undefeated.
The future is undefeated. If you want to know what that means, go ahead and click the link. May 16th and 17th, Red Hat, downtown Raleigh. Join us at CreativeVerse 2025. We'll see you there.
North Carolina at the Red Hat headquarters. This is our third annual CreativeVerse conference, and I am here with Miss Dion Selby. Welcome. Hi. So, this is one of our sponsors, so tell everyone a little bit why you decided to partner with CreativeVerse.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be here. But one of the main reasons is because it's right here in our local city. I'm a Raleigh native as well. So it's a great opportunity to get the word out about self-help because a lot of people do not know who we are. Self-Help Credit Union, we are a justice organization and we fight for economic justice.
Okay. So tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Yes. About me personally, I've also also created another business, which is the Black Chamber of Raleigh as well. So I also thought that was a huge need for the community, especially Southeast Raleigh. It's near and dear to my heart. I have my own nonprofit, and I also used to have a community center. So it's just right in line with the work that I do, and then also just creating something for our community.
Awesome. So what do you think about tonight? This is your first year.
Oh my gosh, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. It feels really, really great to just have the camaraderie and the collaboration, and it just feels good. It feels like, the beginning of something really, really cultured.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Give us an insight or something that we don't know about Miss Selby.
Maybe something that you don't know is that I'm also a published author. So I have published 3 books, and I have a daughter. She's 16.
Awesome. Is there anything that you have coming up that you would like to share?
Yes. We have our first launch of the Black Chamber of Raleigh, June 7th. So we definitely want to share for individuals to come out, entrepreneurs, nonprofit organizations, business owners, and to just come out and network. It's going to be a vibe. It's going to be an opportunity also just to be a part of the culture.
All right. Where can everyone find you?
Where can
everyone find you?
Okay, so 2 places. You can email me at self-help at dion.selby@self-help.org. And you can also find me at the blackchamberraleigh.com and also Dion at blackchamberofraleigh.com.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, awesome. We will be right back.
Calling all creatives, graphic designers, photographers, videographers, podcasters, content creators, and anyone working with AI and digital media. CreativeVerse 2025 is built for you. From Friday's hands-on workshops and Adobe meet and greet to Saturday's sessions at NC State, this is your chance to grow, connect, and move your work forward. Come where business and creativity collide and take your craft to the next level.
Looking at ahead of what CreativeVerse can be, ultimately it's a renaissance for creatives to be able to be business owners. I think that's ultimately what the goal is and what it will be and continue to be. And people will see it for that and flock to it.
I think where things are going in the future is learn what you're scared and afraid to death to learn. It's a better time now to become an entrepreneur than any other time ever.
Yes.
Because you have so many tools. If we don't let ourselves get in the way, failure exists in what we think is going to happen. And if we just depend and work on what we can do right now, then that future is going to take care of itself. That was our second year.
Yes.
First year we did bring Chris Doe in to pretty much talk about the creative side of what I wanted to do, right? The vision that I had. The second year, you always learn your lessons from your first one. So what I found out in my first event was that we had a lot of creativity, but not a lot of business acumen. That's one thing that really needed to be brought in front of the creative community.
This is not just another conference. It is the ultimate gathering for creatives, entrepreneurs, and industry leaders designed to equip you with the tools to build better business, grow your brand, and shape the future. And thanks to our partners at Adobe, we are taking it to the next level with a bold new initiative. This is
Okay. I am here at the Red Hat headquarters, downtown Raleigh, North Carolina, at our third annual CreativeVerse conference. I'm here with Mr. James Montague. Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
So this is your second year?
Second year. Glad to be here.
Oh,
it's always
right.
good positive energy.
Okay, so tell us how you feeling about tonight.
I like it. I mean, I met some good people. Almost sold out of books. I got 2 more left.
Awesome.
But excited to be here and always glad to be a part of this.
So last year you enjoyed it so much you came back this year.
Absolutely.
And you brought products.
Absolutely.
And you sold out almost already.
Yes.
Already.
Yes.
So tell us about your product.
So this is my new book. It just came out a couple of weeks ago. It's called Hood Minted. It's not only a autobiography. It's more like a blueprint for success. A lot of times when people become successful, they kind of like take their trade secrets with them and don't give them away. I'm putting everything in there, all my secret sauce is in this. I'm not giving it to you, you're buying it, but it's worth the price. It's only $19.99. You can get it on Amazon. This week it actually also became available on Barnes & Nobles.
Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You got to make an investment in yourself
Absolutely.
to get the blueprint.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. What is there anything else that you have coming up that you would like to share?
So so last year we also acquired our ranch. We bought a 40-acre horse ranch in Mebane, North Carolina. It's called the F7 Blackstone Ranch. 40 acres, cabins, got 3 ponds out there. So we're doing events, weddings, family reunions, corporate retreats and things like that. So it's just a place where people can come and feel safe and feel at home. So we want to have a nice place that's away from everything, where you can be in a natural environment and just heal. Our people need healing.
Right.
So I wanted to have that and establish that for the people. F7 Blackstone Ranch.
Awesome. So what I'm hearing a lot tonight is that everyone here is investing in themselves. They are believing in themselves. They are showing up and doing the work. Is there anything that you'd like to share that people may not know about you or your business?
So, I don't know. I'm just here to help people.
Just here to help people.
Here to help people, here to encourage people, and just show them it's a brighter day. A lot of times, nowadays, in the media, every day something crazy is happening.
Right.
People are really frustrated about the political environment. So we have to be there and stand in the gap and to help people not be frustrated and not to give up. More importantly, to be a positive light and a positive example. So that's what we're trying to put out there.
Any advice that you would like to give an upcoming creative or entrepreneur?
I would encourage people to try to learn something new every day, and also to, as things change, try to find where the opportunities are going. Don't get so frustrated and feel like where everything is disappearing. Go to where the new business and the new opportunities are. So I would encourage people to study and find ways to make it happen.
Come to CreativeVerse. If you missed 2025, make sure you show up for 2026.
Absolutely.
All right. How can people find you?
So you can find me on Instagram. Our Instagram page is F7 Blackstone Ranch. It's also Montes F7, Montes F7 on Instagram. On Facebook it's James Montague. And then on LinkedIn it's also James Montague.
All right. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. We will be right back. We're going to take a commercial break.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling all creatives, graphic designers, photographers, videographers, podcasters, content creators, and anyone working with AI and digital media. CreativeVerse 2025 is built for you. From Friday's hands-on workshops and Adobe meet and greet to Saturday's sessions at NC State, this is your chance to grow, connect, and move your work forward. Come where business and creativity collide and take your craft to the next level.
Looking at ahead of what CreativeVerse can be, ultimately it's a renaissance for creatives to be able to be business owners. I think that's ultimately what the goal is and what it will be and continue to be. And people will see it for that and flock to it.
I think where things are going in the future is learn what you're scared and afraid to death to learn. It's a better time now to become an entrepreneur than any other time ever.
Yes.
Because you have so many tools. If we don't let ourselves get in the way, failure exists in what we think is going to happen. And if we just depend and work on what we can do right now, then that future is going to take care of itself. That was our second year.
Yes.
First year we did bring Chris Doe in to pretty much talk about the creative side of what I wanted to do, right? The vision that I had. The second year, you always learn your lessons from your first one. So what I found out in my first event was that we had a lot of creativity, but not a lot of business acumen. That's one thing that really needed to be brought in front of the creative community.
I'm excited to see where Mr. Elton has evolve this. This is his sophomore event production, and so I've already seen multiple things that he's done better, and so I love seeing how he's serving his community, and I want to do everything I can to support it. So I'm here for that reason.
Well, I think it's a big time for creativity. What is the customer trying to do? If they could wave a magic wand, what do they wish they could achieve? And then how can we help them get that result without just using time?
Just keep learning, keep exploring.
All right, everyone, we are bringing this evening to a close. I am Kimberly Guest. I thank you guys for joining us at our 2025 CreativeVerse meet and greet. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. We are going to close out with a JHG AI storytelling video, and for those that would like to connect with me, you can follow me on social media at Kimberly A. Guest or Kimberly Guest. You can also go to my website, KimberlyAGuest.com. I look forward to seeing you guys June 7th at our leadership brunch meet and greet, June the 7th, Durham, North Carolina. And we also have our beauty retreat coming up July the 10th through the 12th. I look forward to seeing you guys at the Outer Banks. All right, we will see you next time.
In the grand tapestry of time, our stories become our enduring legacy, reflecting the choices we make and the dreams we chase. At JHG Productions, we've elevated the craft of storytelling, intertwining the soul of human artistry with AI's insightful precision. In this new tapestry of time, whatever you choose to create. JHG AI Storytelling. Your dreams are our priority.
Discover the power of AI visualization. Unlock the infinite possibilities of AI-generated visuals for your business or creative needs. Whether you're in marketing, real estate, fashion, education, media, tech, or beyond, professional AI visualizations can transform your vision into reality with stunning precision and creativity. Why choose AI visuals? Cost-effective creativity, lightning-fast turnaround, endless customization, unique designs tailored to you, applications across industries, real estate, virtual staging, or property concept.
We are back at Red Hat headquarters, downtown Raleigh, North Carolina, at the 3rd annual CreativeVerse conference. I am here with Mrs. Benjamin herself. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so tell everybody how you feeling about tonight.
This has been great. I am feeling really good. I'm loving how people have come out and they've been just talking, and this has been conversations here, there, and everywhere where you're getting to know different people, different personalities, and everybody's just in their own element. And it's been really great.
So tell everyone who you are and tell them a little bit about yourself.
So I am Shanika Benjamin. I am the wife of the creative Elton Benjamin, who created this conference. Myself, I am my own entrepreneur in my own right. I sell real estate and I do weddings and events. I create personalized gifts. And I do it more so on a corporate level. So it's more like, for groups that need large quantities of tumblers, mugs, t-shirts, things like that. But then I also do your personalized gift baskets. creating little cutesy stuff like that. So I do a whole gamut of different
Just
things.
an all-around creative. It runs in the family, y'all.
It does. It does.
So this is the third year.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything in particular you're like really excited about or looking forward to?
So I am looking forward to, I'll say I enjoyed in past tense the thing that we had this morning with the different speakers. You know, having that Friday element, that was new this year, that Friday morning where we got to hear from different people. And then on tomorrow, keynote speaker who's been on TED Talks, and then the women's panel. That's going to be something. I am definitely excited to hear from other women who, you know, are in their own industry and they're leading the way, and they have different things that, you know, they can say and impart to not only just the women, but for the men to be able to hear from a woman's perspective.
It's important.
It is.
Very, very important.
Listen.
All right. So is there anything that you would like to share that the world does not know about Mrs. Benjamin?
Oh. Well, let's see. I don't know. I'm an open book-ish.
It's something
like,
that we don't know.
It's something little simple and silly. I mean, I like shark movies. That's something, you know, I'm really like, I'm very into like your sci-fi type stuff. So like the Meg, even the crazy silly Sharknado. So like stuff like that is just, it's funny, it's crazy, it's stupid. It's a good way for me to have downtime. So that's, most people don't know about me.
And there's a Meg too.
Yes.
And it's good.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It is.
I don't know.
I've enjoyed both of those. Yeah.
I guess I kind of low-key got a thing for shark movies too, because I've watched a lot of them. I watched a lot of them.
Yes. Even, now, this ain't shark, but the whole sci-fi thing, Tremors. Oh, back in the day, like, when they put Tremors on Netflix, I was a happy camper because I was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back to back to back to back to back. You know, it was like, some of them was like, I think it was 3 that was just not good at all. But the last one, it was like, yeah, that's what's up.
My goodness.
I can be silly like that, even though there's so much going on in the world. There's so much that we have to do and that we're accountable for, and we have to be give our all to. It's good to have those moments that's just, you know, something that's loose and fun that you can just relax in and take you away from it all.
Absolutely. Give us some advice for a upcoming creative or entrepreneur.
Some advice for an upcoming creative. Push to start and give yourself grace. If you don't ever start, if you don't ever move forward and just try a thing, you'll never get anywhere. And then as you're trying to get somewhere, give yourself grace in the process. Because everything is not going to go according to how you want it to go. You're not going to come out the gate being, you know, top of the line. You know, everything's not going to always line up. And you can't just beat yourself up about it.
Right.
You have to give yourself grace while you're going through the process.
Now, just because I know some a little bit of your business too, I know we have both had a just eventful year, to say the least. And life is going to happen. There going to be health challenges sometimes, business challenges, but there is truly power in showing up. And that's what I continue to see you and your husband do in the community. And it is definitely making an impact, as you can see. And it's great, and it's awesome to be a part of it. And so is there anything that you have coming up, any upcoming products or services you'd like to share, events?
So I don't have any events per se that's getting ready to come up as far as being able to reach out to others. Certainly needing to develop some. I'm over the women's ministry at my church, and so right now we don't have anything out there just yet. But as far as products and services, I'm always available with right now events, being able to, come decorate a space. I do, where's my cup? The tumblers and t-shirts and things like that. And the thing I like about it, the way I do it, is, if you have a service that you need to promote, or something that you need for a small group, being able to provide you that service where you don't have to go to like, what is it, Vista Print and spend all this on 500 tumblers or mugs when you only need 10.
Right.
So me being able to offer that in a personalized way is something that I like to do for businesses or other creatives who just need a little something to help, in their promotion and their brand.
Yeah. So if you need products for your business,
yes,
Mr. Benjamin can get you right. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me, Shanika Benjamin, on pretty much all of my platforms. SB Realty. I'm also a realtor. So SB Realtor, NC, when it comes to Facebook and Instagram. So those are some different ways to sign me up. 919-522-2309. Get me on my cell. You might want to text me first though, because scam just be coming through all day long. Especially with my number being out there, with me being a realtor, I get calls at least 20 a day. That's not
what it's supposed to be.
Say, hey, I want to talk to you about such and such and such. But yes, those are some ways to get in touch.
Awesome sauce. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for having me. I appreciate. This is great. I thank you for being here, and thank you for your support and all that you've done, you and your husband, with CreativeVerse, and how you all have been instrumental, and that you all help and support in a major way. And I do appreciate that, you helping and then allowing your husband to help and to be such an instrumental part, because as wives of creatives, it's different.
Right.
We have to operate on a different level than a lot of other wives whose husbands might be in a corporate space.
Right.
Where in time that, it's like, okay, well, can I get some time? But they're busy doing the thing that they love to do. And we as wives, we give them that space.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, thank you too. We will see you guys. I have another interview, so I'll see you in a few minutes. We'll be right back.
Awesome. Well,
thank you.
Alright, get you first song.
Alright.
Oh, there you go.
You ready? Yeah, I'm gonna record this from the back side.
Okay.
How we do it? I cut up some video. You can put it up however you want to do it. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
You the interviewer?
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
I sit back and I chill. How we gonna do it?
Oh my goodness. I met you a long time ago.
I've been around a long time, getting old.
So I think it was during, was it the Southern Fried? Miss Katrina?
Yeah.
Katrina thought?
Yeah.
That long ago.
That's been
That long ago.
I know, right? That's crazy. I'm ready when you ready.
All right. We are at Red Hat headquarters, downtown Raleigh, North Carolina, at our 3rd annual CreativeVerse conference. I have Mr. Sean Ingram here. Welcome.
Hey, thank you for having me.
All right. So tell everybody who you are and what you do.
Oh, man.
And why you're here.
I am Sean Ingram. I'm an author, motivational speaker, founder of the Sean Ingram Academy, where we inspire youth to stay in school and out of the criminal system. I'm here because Elton is a big brother to me, honestly. Me and Elton, we go back over 20-some years, went to art school together and everything. And I'm a creative myself. I've been blessed to be in this industry, like I said, over 25 years, to write books, to do spoken word, to do videos, voiceovers. So knowing that dreams do come true when you have a creative mind. Yeah.
So is this your first year CreativeVerse?
this is my first year. You know, I got a phone call a couple of days ago to say, hey, I need you to do a poem for this video, and I was like, all right, bro, I got you.
Yeah,
next thing I know,
video.
oh man, next thing I know, a day later, we all in the streets shooting the video, right? But no, like I've always supported from the background. It was just always happen chance. I've always been traveling or on the road or something like that, but it's definitely just a blessing to be here now.
Yeah, so how you feel about all this?
Man, it's amazing. I mean, just the energy, because you know, sometimes, and I could be wrong, you know, sometimes when you're a creative mind, you feel alone. You know, a lot of people don't get to see our visions and to understand our thought process. So to be around people who've done it, who have those type of visions, those type of conversations, just hits different. And for me to have so many people that I ain't seen in years, man, it's like a family reunion to me, honestly. I've been around here just talking to everybody that I ain't seen it, like yourself, I ain't seen in years, right? Years. So it's just a great vibe.
Yeah. Okay, so tell the people something that they don't know about you.
That they don't know about me.
They don't know.
So, you ever seen me sing? You never seen me sing? All right, so I started singing, right? So a lot of people be asking me and playing the piano. A lot of people be asking me about my singing and playing the piano, and they don't know that I just started singing at like 20, I think I was 24, 25. I was in prison, and this guy was like, hey man, if you learn how to sing and play like you do your spoken word, you have an immaculate show. And because I always wanted to have that Jamie Foxx type of show where it's very intimate. So now I ain't that dude who's been singing since he's been 2 and 3 years old. I ain't even saying I sang like that, for real, for real. I'm just blessed to be able to carry a little tune, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's just something new, but I work, you know what I mean? I just work on it every day. So I play by ear, for what I make up in my mind. And yeah, it's just, you know, a lot of people be thinking like, oh man, you've been doing this a long time. No, I just started.
Right. And you just started where you was at and it went from there.
Yeah, I started with the one finger. Yeah.
Yep.
Barry had a little lamb. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I started with that. You know what I mean?
So crazy thing is, right? So we've both been incarcerated, and we both believed in ourselves.
Right.
We invested in ourselves, and our dreams came true.
Right. Right. You know, I tell people, for me, it's just me personally. It's 3 things I believe in that I ain't gonna never doubt. You can't. We can talk about a lot of things,
right?
But we ain't no conversation. I believe in God. I believe in Sean Ingram, and I believe in the gifts and talents that God gave Sean Ingram to succeed. And so, I bank on that. You know what I mean?
I want to be like, period.
Point blank, period, as my daughters would say. I mean, but that's what faith is, right? Like, I know God gave me a greater purpose in life. And so, every day I wake up to win. That don't mean I don't lose battles, but I'm going to win a war. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who I am. When you go through what we've been through, you know you can survive some things. You know what I mean? So, what they talking about be small talk to me. It's like, all right, you got papers and pens. Like, you ain't even, you know what I mean? Like, come on. But yeah, I just believe, you know what I mean? Because I know where I've been, what I came through. And to be where I am now, to me, is just a blessing. You know, people ask me that all the time. Like, how you be just so humble? Bro, I've been homeless, like, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been sleeping my truck. That's why I got the same truck. People are like, why don't you get a new truck? I be like, because this truck is more of a sentimental value than y'all ever imagined. Right? And I do try to show that to the best of my ability now that I have made it to a certain plateau to say, nah, like, you see the success, but I want you to understand the struggle. I want you to understand, you know what I mean? Like one of my greatest awards, I won the Port of Merit Award in Washington, D.C. one time. And they had this big giant conference, and I'm a speaker at it. But I couldn't even afford the hotel room, so I'm sleeping in my car. Like, imagine that. You know what I mean? I'm getting an award, and I remember walking up in the hotel with the people, you know, everybody going up. Oh, hey. And I'm taking my left to go back down the stairs. I'm trying to get all the water that I can from the tables just so I can wash my face, brush my teeth. But that's why now, and I do try to be humble as possible, I can stand on, thank God for the blessing. because I know what I've been through, and I put it, like you said, I put in the work. Like every day, no matter how hard it may have gotten, I stood up and said, I believe in this.
Man, there is so much power in showing up, and I always say that because that's part of my brand, and I have the Show Up Queen Entrepreneur Academy.
Right.
And so with that, I focus on personal development, leadership, and entrepreneurship because, like, that's my story, right?
That's who
and
you are.
a lot of the women that I work with that are in transition, they're coming from the prison, they're coming from the shelter. So I've been homeless, I've been incarcerated. I know what it takes to invest in yourself and believe in yourself.
Right.
And they're gonna be like, what's going on?
I know. I'm like, hold on now. I'm still a little shell shocked. Them some balloons going off though, y'all. Them balloons, yeah. I had my left eye over there too. I like, what's going on?
Oh my goodness. Is there anything that you have coming up, any products or services that you want to support?
We're definitely SeanIngram.info, SeanIngram.org, the clothing line. But I got a spoken word show. I'm on tour now for the spoken word. So major show gonna be June 29th here in Raleigh. But my most prized possession, I've been working on a stage play for about 2 years. It's called Voices. And what it does is it really promotes mental health and suicide prevention. And like you said, those conversations, because people see you here and they don't know the struggles and the mental struggles and the hurts and the pains. And even when you get successful, the people that turn on you and turn their back on you, and then the people that never believed in you, oh, that's my homie now. So all those things are not believing in yourself. So Voices, the stage play, y'all definitely make sure you check that out, because I truly wish just to help save lives. There's been so many suicides of like just people on all levels, and it's crazy. So to know that you're not alone, it's not uncommon. You know, we go through some things, but it's possible. Just keep fighting. Truly live the fight another day. So just be on the lookout for it. Everything at Sean Ingram. When you see Voices, the stage play, make sure you bring your entire family out.
All right. Well, he told you where you can find him and how you can support. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, it's official. We will see you guys.
We out of here.
I have another interview.
Yeah, you got LP. You got to interview. You got to interview the interviewers. Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna try to stop.
How you doing? Good. How are you?
Been here all day.
All day. Tired. I done went to a doctor's appointment. I done let the dogs out.
Doctor's appointment, you said? You said I done let the dogs. What kind of dogs y'all got?
A Shih Tzu and Pomeranian mix and a chocolate lab.
Oh, yeah, 3 dogs.
2.
Oh, a Shih Tzu mix.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's the mix? Shih Tzu mix?
Pomeranian.
Pomeranian Shih Tzu and a chocolate Labrador.
Yep.
I had a chocolate lab when I was a kid. Beautiful dog.
Yep. My baby.
Then I had a German Shepherd after that.
I think we might still be live.
I don't know. He ain't said nothing.
We live.
Don't the light come on or something or no?
He just told me I was live all the time. So I'm going to just take it as we are.
Hey, can we go? You ready? Okay.
You ready? All right. We are here at Red Hat headquarters, downtown Raleigh, North Carolina, for our 3rd annual CreativeVerse conference.
Absolutely.
And I am here with Mr. Omar Michaela.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
thank you for being here every year.
Yep.
Right? Every year. Thank you so much. We appreciate the support, especially our veterans, CreativeVerse veterans coming back. So we really appreciate that.
So how are you feeling about this 3rd year? How are you feeling about tonight and all the energy? And
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. We humble beginnings. We just really had the desire to help people, to bring people together, to help creatives and business people and entrepreneurs grow. Because one of our beliefs and one of the things I've been saying all night is that when you grow the ecosystem of entrepreneurs and business people and creatives, we all win. You can do more with what you do. I can do more. Everybody in this room can do more and gain where we all get better and support and collaborate. And so that was our goal, because a lot of markets don't have something like this, and there wasn't anything like this here. So, and not only here, yes, we have a lot of people from here, but now we're to the point where people fly in from all over. We have people from Canada. Last year we had someone from London. So, it's just exploded, and I'm a little tired right now because it's the end of the night, but then we get up in the morning and do it all over again. But I'm super thankful and super excited about what we're doing and the growth. And I got some news earlier today that now we have more companies, other people that bring more people wanting to get involved. Got the email earlier today and say, hey, I definitely want to be involved in what you guys are doing next year, and it's tremendous when we get to announce it. But we just continue to grow, and I'm thankful for that.
Absolutely. Is there anything special that's coming up tomorrow that you want to share and get those stragglers in so they can come on and join us for tomorrow?
Yeah, I think the most important thing for me is that, CreativeVerse is Elton's vision, and then we partner together as co-founders and being, two men. But we also wanted to make sure that women had a voice in this conference. Women, are amazing business people. A lot of times by statistics more successful than men when it comes to entrepreneur, because women traditionally are so detailed. Sometimes we'll just jump out there and go after it, but women are so detailed and they take care of every meticulous detail. So a lot of times statistically, they're more successful when they go into business. So we just wanted to make sure that there was opportunities and a platform for women to be able to speak. So yourself being here, and we have an amazing women's panel tomorrow that talk about women that are trailblazing business. So I'm excited about that. That's new this year. Also, another really great one is we have how AI affects my industry panel. So AI is affecting the world. So we were able to pick about 4 or 5 industries and have people come in from those industries and talk specifically about how AI affects their industry. Right. And we'll do that every year because, we need to cover every industry out there, how AI affects the medicine world. I'm an NIL agent as well, so how does AI affect the sports world? How does AI affect what you do? So we got to dig into how. That's going to be a great panel because people get to talk about, hey, this is how I use AI in my business, in my industry, and for people not to be afraid of it, to embrace it and use it for your benefit. That's what we have to do with AI. So those are 2 great panels. Man, we hit mental health. You had Sarah up here earlier. So we'll talk about how does a creative, if you work for yourself or entrepreneur, is a hard job because you don't know where the next check is coming from.
Right.
So that can be stressful. So that's why we bring a mental health professional in to talk to people about how they handle that stress. That's always a good panel. Me and Elton's panel, we're going to get in there and talk about creating superstars, creating celebrities. I was in another interview, and me personally, I like to jump in and solve problems. I'm a problem solver. And so tomorrow, not only on my panel, I'm going to talk about marketing, branding, and business development, but I want to take questions from the crowd, or I want to take problems from the crowd. What's your business? My business is X, Y, and Z. Okay, let's go over a marketing, branding plan for your business right there on the spot. Let me look at your social media. Because I have clients, I manage their social media, their Twitter, their Instagram. Let's work on it right now. Let's do it now. Right? Let's move forward right now. Let's not wait till tomorrow, next month, next week, next year. Let's do it right now. So our panel is going to be a very interactive panel, and I want to talk to 4 or 5 people and work on their stuff right now. So it's a lot of stuff. I guess I went over.
Absolutely.
So all of the different panels are going to be action-packed, information-driven, and how do you do something now, not tomorrow? Let's move forward now. Even if it's in football and sports, there's this thing we talk about all the time is we say 1% better. Right. Every day you want to get 1% better. Let's not put it off till tomorrow or some other time. Let's get a little bit better every day. And that's what we're going to do this weekend at CreativeVerse.
Absolutely. upcoming entrepreneur advice for upcoming entrepreneur?
Get started.
We have heard that a lot tonight.
Get started.
Start where you at. Get started now.
That's the secret, man. People always, it's kind of, I don't know if you have children or not, but people say, well, I'm waiting till the right time to have kids. No such thing. Kids, right? There's no such thing as the right time. And, get started. And I don't mean just jump out there and don't do your research and don't be prepared. That's not what I'm saying. But don't push it off unnecessarily.
Right.
Because you're not, tomorrow's not promised.
Exactly.
So take the opportunity to get started. Find someone, a coach, somebody in your life that you trust. Come to CreativeVerse and talk to one of us. There are a lot of business people here. We got Tom from Pixar and NASA, two of the largest companies on the planet, and Apple. And he's here talking to people, nice guy, and willing to help. So that's what I would say, man. Don't be afraid. Don't put it off. Don't be afraid to fail. Get started right now.
Right now.
And right
Tell everyone where they can find you.
Omar McCaleb, the real Super O on Instagram, and Omar McCaleb on Twitter.
All right. Thank you so
much.
much.
Thank you so much, too.
All right. We have another guest coming
Man, he putting you to
up.
work. John's putting you to work. Oh, yeah. Appreciate it. I love these. I got these, too.
They're the best ones. There you go.
Thank you. Yeah, almost there. Almost time. Oh, you didn't even get to eat. I don't know how. Is it gonna be full body?
I don't know. I told him to cut my feet off, but I don't know what. I don't even know. I don't even
It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be. And I don't think he went to break. So, hey y'all, we are here at the Red Hat headquarters at our 3rd annual CreativeVerse conference. I am here with Miss Maria Baker. Welcome.
Barber. I know my handwriting, but it's barber like barbershop.
Miss Maria Barber.
Yes.
All right, welcome.
Thank you.
So this is your second year.
Yes.
And you came back for more. So
Yes.
tell us how you're feeling about tonight.
I'm so happy that I came. I guess I should talk to you and the camera.
Yes.
I'm glad I came. My purpose was to network, and so my mission was accomplished. I met some new people, made some great connections, saw some old friends. So I'm happy I came.
Awesome. I'm glad you came. We met last year.
Yes.
And she remembered who I was, y'all.
I did.
And I remember I was like, oh, I liked your hair. I like your hair. My mom, I have a lot of family members that have locks.
Okay.
I'm still on the edge.
Bite the bullet. Just do it. Just do it.
Yes.
Stop fighting it.
Stop
Just
fighting
do
it. I've been fighting it, but I'm really becoming more open to it because it's so convenient. You can do anything.
Yes.
Anything.
Yes.
But back to CreativeVerse. So
yes.
You're gonna be here tomorrow.
Yes.
And so what are you looking forward to tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I am looking forward to basically opening my mind up to creative options. So I own a business, but I do a lot of my own graphic design. So just really to learn more about that, the impact of AI. Also, I want to see the women's panel because I think that's the first time for that.
I'm so excited about that women's panel, let me tell you.
I'm excited because we have a lot to say.
Yes.
So I can't wait to see what they bring to the event.
All right. So something that no one knows about you. An insider.
An insider is, as a kid, I wanted to have I forget what you call it, a dark room in my house where I could develop photography because my grandmother always had the Polaroid pictures, so she really turned me on to the love for the camera. So I wanted to be able to develop pictures. I wanted to have a dark room in my house, but now, technology has changed quite a bit. You don't even need to go through that trouble anymore. But that's something I wanted to do.
Okay. So, about your business.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about your business, the name of your business.
Okay. Yes. So we are Ball Hers Choice Sports Initiative. We are a women's flag football league. Yes, I said women. Based in Raleigh, North Carolina. We have 9 teams, over 240 women from age 16 to my oldest has been 55 playing flag football. Period. Okay. So we're in our 5th season. So we've been in existence since 2023. So basically, we create opportunities for physical fitness, but it's also mental health because you get to legally get your anger out, your stress, your frustration. When you want to get away from them kids, you can put on your uniform and play flag football. We also do girl skills clinics for because who better to teach the high school girls, because flag is now in the high schools, who better to teach them than women who play. So we create those connections and opportunities as well. We do community service events. So yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes, we're here to empower women through sports.
Yes. So, advice for a upcoming entrepreneur.
My advice is to not discount yourself. So I almost did not start my own league because I thought people wouldn't follow me. I thought I didn't know enough. I wasn't good enough. But I'm just telling you to take the risk on yourself and just do it. I had so many doubts, and people were like, "We've been waiting for you."
Okay.
I didn't even know. So take the risk and believe in yourself. You're going to deal with a lot of naysayers. Don't let one of them be you.
I'm feeling like I'm about to join the football team, y'all. I'm just saying. Is there anything that you have coming up that you would like to share? Products, services, events, football games?
So Sunday, if you're available, we actually have Championship Sunday. We play in Old Chapel Hill Road Park in Durham. We kick off at 11 a.m. We'll be there until at least 7, where our 9 teams will compete to determine who the champion is for the season. Next month, June 14th and 15th, we have our 2nd annual Girls High School Flag Tournament. It's called the Baller's Choice Bull City Classic. It's in Durham at Merrickmore Park. So you can check that out. And yeah, we're planning to launch our t-shirt line soon for girls and women in sports. So follow us on social media at Ball Hers. Don't forget it's her because it's all about her, okay? Ball Hers Choice Sports. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We do live stream our games, so you can check us. We're on YouTube as well.
Thank you so much, Ms.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. I have one more.
2 more.
I have 2 more interviews, y'all.
Okay.
Thank
She
you
busy,
so
busy.
much.
Thank you. At least you look cute. Why you doing it?
It
was good to see you. I'll see you tomorrow.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Here you go.
I said y'all a dynamic duo.
All righty. Now, all right. We have our next guest, and we are still here at the Red Hat headquarters, downtown Raleigh, North Carolina. This is our 3rd annual CreativeVerse conference, and I have the pleasure of sitting here with
Larry Pickett.
All right, Mr. Larry Pickett, welcome. So is this your first year, or this is your first year?
It's my first year at CreativeVerse. It's been awesome. I was at the panels this morning, got to hear all 3 speakers. Of course, right now at the meet and greet, it's like a reunion for me. Seeing so many people from 20 years ago, just people I've worked with, people I have so much respect for. So it's been an awesome event. I'll definitely be coming back to the next ones. I'll be back tomorrow. So if anybody's watching live right now, make sure you join us tomorrow at NC State. We'll be there in the morning for the panels. It's going to be amazing. It's the visionary. I was talking with Elton about this, just giving him his props, like just to have this vision to do it and to do it, because we all have thoughts and like, oh, I want to do this, but what it takes to actually do it, and the planning and the financial part of it, and getting the sponsors together and getting a team and of course having this co-founder with Omar, like this has been just amazing to see. And those guys, I've known them forever. Omar specifically known over 20 years. Elton, we known of each other for over 20 years. So yes, it's been an amazing time.
All right, so tell everyone like who you are and like what do you do?
Well, so I own a company. It's called DTS Production Agency. So I'm a creative myself. I make videos. I manage social media. Me and my partner Mark, we help businesses. We help churches. We help anybody from grocery stores to restaurants to anybody who needs help promoting their brand. We tell stories, is what we say all the time. We tell stories. So we go in there with a vision from the owner and whatever plan that they're trying to put together to help boost their brand, we take over from there. So we do that, and then my wife and I, we own 2 preschools here in Raleigh, Little People Preschools. So you like, hold on, I heard of that. So between the production companies, and then I also do training for the auto industry, which is a creative element, because I spent 16 years and 8 months to be exactly at Fred Anderson Toyota on Glenwood Avenue, but I have a TV background from doing just local TV here in Raleigh and regional TV, and actually was blessed enough to do international television. So I took that knowledge from my early TV history from 98 to 04, and then I took almost 17 years at the dealership, and I blended them and created a training platform called Dealer Training Source. So to answer your question, DTS Production Agency, dealertrainingsource.com, and Little People Preschools. And we're elders at our church, at Word of God Fellowship Church here in Raleigh. And we can't forget the kids. We've got 3 amazing children. Larry Jr., he's at West Point in New York, which is the United States Military Academy. And then we've got Olivia and Lauren. Olivia's at Millbrook High School, and Lauren's finishing up at West Millbrook Middle School. So we're busy.
I see. All right, so tell us something that we don't know about you.
Wow. So it's funny
that you want to share with the world.
Funny you asked that question, because I've been talking with several people here, and a lot of people remember me from being in front of the camera from 98 to 04. And I still get people who stop me in grocery stores and they double take, like, Larry Pickett, can I take a picture? Stuff like that. So to answer your question, to tell you something that a lot of people don't know, I'd rather be behind the camera. And I started off behind the camera in what we call a one-man band. So people even back then would see me in front of the camera, but not realize that I would take the raw footage and I would be the one editing the video for them to see on their TV screens at home. Except for when I did my live show, the Larry Pickett Show. I had a great team of people who volunteered for that. And Eli Davis, he produced it, and his team. So, but my other shows, you'd see me in front of the camera, my wife would be behind the camera, or one of my best friends, Corey, but I would edit it. Mm-hmm. I would be the one behind the scenes putting the package together. So something that a lot of people don't know about me, they think because they saw me in front of the camera that's what I do, but I'm a behind the scenes type of guy.
Yeah. Advice for a upcoming creative or entrepreneur?
Wow, just do it. Just get started. And it's so easy nowadays with all the different software out there, from Adobe Premiere, Final Cut Pro, DaVinci Resolve, you got the Canvas, you've got the Opuses, you've got, there's so much. So if you just get started, there's ways to make it look better than it really was when you shot it raw or took the pictures, and there's help out there. There's help. And then with AI, which we've been talking about a lot, it's revolutionizing every industry, but it's helping a lot with our industry too. So just get started. Just do it.
Are there any products or services or events that you have coming up that you'd like to share?
Well, I tell everybody, because I've got so many different things going on and so many different, branches of our business, they can just go to larrypickett.com to simplify it, and it'll kind of bring it all together. So I've always got a special, I've always got a promotion. I'm helping people all the time. We've got social media promotional specials. We've got video production specials. If you need childcare, we own 2 preschools. We've got childcare. And then if you're looking for a great church in the Raleigh area, Word of God Fellowship Church. So it doesn't matter which area, if somebody's asking me for advice or looking for a deal or whatever, I'm always going to point them to one of those,
right?
Preschool, LarryPickett.com, or Word of God Fellowship Church.
Gotcha. Thank you
No problem.
so much.
No problem. It's been a lot of fun. We'll see you guys tomorrow at NC State.
All right.
All right.
It's a wrap.
Awesome. Good stuff.
Cheers,
Yeah, man.
In the grand tapestry of time, our stories become our enduring legacy, reflecting the choices we make and the dreams we chase. At JHG Productions, we've elevated the craft of storytelling, intertwining the soul of human artistry with AI's insightful precision. In this new tapestry of time, whatever you choose to create. JHG AI Storytelling. Your dreams are our priority.
Discover the power of AI visualization. Unlock the infinite possibilities of AI-generated visuals for your business or creative needs. Whether you're in marketing, real estate, fashion, education, media, tech, or beyond, professional AI visualizations can transform your vision into reality with stunning precision and creativity. Why choose AI visuals? Cost-effective creativity, lightning-fast turnaround, endless customization, unique designs tailored to you, applications across industries, real estate, virtual staging or property concepts, marketing, eye-catching ads and campaigns, retail, product mock-ups and packaging ideas, education, visual aids for engaging lessons, media, entertainment, album art, video concepts, and more. Let your imagination soar. AI visualizations bring ideas to life like never before.
I'ma live forever.
Welcome to an exclusive sneak peek into the world of Rocket Boy Roy, a series that takes you on a thrilling journey through time. This special promotion showcases how our hero, Roy, might look as he grows from a brilliant 8-year-old boy to a 14-year-old adventurer destined for greatness. You will also get to hear our theme song for Season 1. Here's Roy at 8, a young prodigy. With an insatiable curiosity and a knack for solving problems, he's already building gadgets and uncovering truths that even adults overlook. At 11, Roy's courage and intelligence shine even brighter. On a new planet, he tackles bigger mysteries and invents creations beyond imagination. This is the Roy who's not just growing older, he's growing bolder. And here he is at 14, standing tall in a world of futuristic ships and colossal challenges. This is the Roy who's ready to take on the universe and beyond. Rocket Boy Roy is an adventure like no other, filled with heart, humor, and the kind of heroism that will ignite imaginations of all ages. Don't miss the series everyone will be talking about. Coming soon, join us as we launch into the stars. Exclusively on Fifth Sun Television.
Was that a portal? There's only one way to find out.
In the dark alleys of Washington, D.C., where shadows whispered secrets and power was wielded behind closed doors, there existed a covert operative like no other. Eva Savage, known by her clandestine code name, Karma, was a black female CIA wet ops specialist with unparalleled skills and a conscience that had finally awakened.
My transformation began with a single, harrowing epiphany on a mission that was supposed to eliminate a threat to national security. I witnessed firsthand the collateral damage that fell disproportionately upon innocent black lives. The government's actions, fueled by corruption, left a trail of broken families and shattered communities. It was a breaking point for me. I decided to break free from the shackles of my covert life. No longer willing to be an instrument of injustice, I turned rogue, becoming a one-woman force against the very system I had once served. My skills, honed by years of training, now served a different purpose. I will wage a relentless campaign against the government's corruption, the oppressive forces within the police, and the insidious human traffickers preying on vulnerable lives. Karma, the crucible of Eva Savage. Only on Fifth Sun Television.
Hey creators out there,
Ever heard of AI art? It's wild, like painting the sky with your mind wild. Super innovative, right? Oh, by the way, meet me. I'm the AI G. Yep, that's G for genius. Thank you very much. I'm an AI-born cartoon kid, and all this? These far-out visuals, this wouldn't exist without you, the creators. Watch out, scene change. That's the magic. AI is just a tool. I'm nothing without the user. So let's team up and make something epic. Check this out. Ideas like yours can go from dream to screen in minutes. Add effects, tweak the sound, just like any production. Want to know how? Schedule a consultation with JHG Productions. They're the pros behind all this. And join us at CreativeVerse 2025, May 16 to 17 at Red Hat headquarters in Raleigh, NC. 2 immersive days where creativity meets business. Level up with hands-on workshops and cutting-edge AI talks. It's gonna be out of this world. So, what are you waiting for? Let's make your imagination unstoppable. See you there, creators.